Mike the Bike with a banger as always. Hello. I've come out of retirement. I've gotten old. I just couldn't stay away, people. I just couldn't stay away. It's an addiction. I couldn't stay away. Let's just get right into it. Hello everybody. Welcome to my retirement party. Welcome to my welcome to my unretirement party with an old friend of the channel. Hello everybody. Hello. Mike the Bike with another banger. I also want to shout out Magical Porpoise on Twitter for making this beautiful thumbnail for the Christmas season. I thought, hey, you know what? After the 24-hour live stream, I was thinking about it, and I'm sitting there going, damn, you know what? I should make a fucking, like, retrospective / update to an old friend of this channel, somebody who loves me so much. This person loves me. I know they haven't thought about me in a long time, but to be honest, I couldn't care less. I was off doing other things. I was enjoying my time working for other people. I was making other forms of content, covering other topics, and I wasn't paying attention. I saw what Minxie and Gara were talking about at Klutzy, and I'm like, there is no way he's still fucking up. There's no possible way he still is constantly doing the same shit as before. So I'm going to link Magical Porpoise's Twitter, or Kat, who is in the chat. If you want really good artwork done, go over to Kat. She's incredibly affordable. She makes great fucking work. I absolutely love everything that Kat does. So make sure you guys follow her on Twitter if you want amazing commission work. I want to get right into it. A lot of people who subscribed to my channel early on in the days, right? Thank you for the $10, Julian. Happy on a retirement party. Let's go. But listen, a lot of people subscribed to this channel early on, right? And it was mostly because of the Ackman Quantum TV drama. Now, the majority of the people who watched me do know about this drama, right? Now, a lot of people heard about this. This is one of the biggest dramas of the year at the time. The situation, though, is a lot of things have happened since the last time I talked about this guy. And how I look at Quantum now is a complete and utter waste of space. This man constantly has not evolved, grown, or changed. So I thought, hey, let's talk about one of the dumbest people on the platform, somebody who I owe my channel to, really, at the end of the day. This man's entire meltdown since the beginning of the year has just been an incredible fall from, not even grace, really. Would I call it grace? No, he's always been an asshole. So I thought, hey, let's go into it. Let's talk about what he's been doing lately and have kind of like a retrospective thing. So I want to go over something that happened a long time ago. Thank you, Ghosty, for joining the membership under the Loser Gamers. Appreciate that. We are going to be doing members-only content after this. Holy shit, Ghosty, with the 10 gifted members. You fucking Giga Chad. Spectre with the $9.99. Good to see you, Boomer Chris. Much love. Thank you, Spectre. Even though you love men's feet, I appreciate your money. So, there was something that happened a little while ago. The last time I really covered Quantum was during the time frame of Soru. No. The last time I covered Quantum was Gara's expose video that he was working on for a very long time. It was one of the best videos. But there was a time where Quantum actually struck someone's channel. It was a small creator known as Soru. Now, Soru was struck unjustly by this individual. Now, the reason for that is because he stated Soru used 100% of his content, which is a lie. What happened is that Soru was reacting to a video by another creator who was in this chat, Klutzy. Now, what happened is Quantum struck that channel, and we had an interview with Soru. I had Gara and Minxie on there, and I told Gara and Minxie, I was like, hey, can we bait this dumbass out of hiding? Can we have to bait him. There's a way to bait him. There is 100% a way to bait this motherfucker out. And it worked. It worked so well. I absolutely fucking loved that it worked. So I want to kind of do a thing though. So after that stream, he actually made a response to me and to the stream itself. And it's a video that was deleted. Shout out to Tony for archiving this video because it is my favorite video that Quantum has ever put out. I just want to go over it and I just want to laugh my fucking ass off. Also, the other channel he mentioned, he had the right to strike them, so it's a mystery. We also solved exactly, Gara. This motherfucker has not grown in months, and I love it. Thank you again for the $10 gifted members, Ghosty. You're a fucking Chad. So, let's watch the video in response to me a couple of months back. I just wanted to do this because I love this video. It's my favorite video.
The thing about deceptive titles like this, titled "The Newest Victims Are Now Small Channels," is that all of these channels are antagonistic as shit, right?
Antagonistic as shit. All right, listen. I still remember my exact points from the last time I talked about this, where I laughed at his face and he deleted the video. Holy shit, Ghosty, with the 20 gifted membership. Big fucking dick energy, dude. Anyways, I remember my points on this last time. It's this dude every time. Oh, this man, I love him so much. Malicious as shit. Okay. I remember responding to this back in the day. The malicious as shit part. Come on, dude. Really? You were literally the biggest lol cow at the time. And you're still a lol cow. Nothing's changed about that. You're on the same level as like DSP and Wings to me, which is so funny, dude. I love this shit. He has been malicious forever. He's copyright struck channels. He found the information for the Act Man's mom. We went over all of this shit. But for some reason, he calls us malicious as shit for trying to help a small creator at the time get a copyright strike overturned. So you already started off on the wrong foot on that one.
You guys aren't innocent. You guys aren't like a part of the YouTube community and following guidelines. You harass people, right? That's what you're building your current reputation on right now.
Okay, difference. It's not harassment. We are covering a situation where somebody is actively using the copyright ID tool system in an incorrect manner. That is not harassment. Harassment is legitimately bullying people or calling them like saying horrible shit about them. That's legitimate fucking what's the word I'm looking for? That's legitimate harassment that YouTube wanted to crush at the time and still do want to crush. People that go out of their way to bully other people and use their platform to swing at other people for no reason, to me, that's an annoyance. To me, I fucking hate that shit. And so should a lot of people. But nobody was bullying you, Quantum. Nobody. Maybe the people that sent you that horrible shit that we talked about last time back in the day, and I defended you on that. But regardless, you're still ridiculous.
That's why you're communities. Literally 3 uploaders doing the same shit. You all like to try to kick around on the Quantum TV name and influence and try to build yourselves up off of it. Before, you guys literally had like no fucking views. Some of you, like Minxie, still get shit fucking views.
Hey Minxie, do you still get shit views? I don't remember. No, Minxie's doing real well for herself, actually. She's killing it right now. She's doing awesome. She's collabing with a lot of channels. There's a lot of interviews that she's done. So, like, that criticism back in the day doesn't really make sense.
So it's no shock that you're trying to do what makes views. I get it. But at the same time, don't sit here and act like I'm not going to fucking strike you down when you're re-uploading 100% of the original video and pop up on YouTube's copyright ID tool.
I already argued this point back in the day. The copyright ID tool system is fucking broken. It's always been broken. There's never been a part where the ID tool actually worked. It's always been off. Even if it says 100%, you should watch the video all the way fucking through. But he didn't. And I love this. I love this so much. If you look where the bar is for the live stream, he only got maybe 20 minutes in. He didn't do the whole thing. My arguments are weak. Shut up, Peepaw. My arguments have never been weak on this motherfucker. I know that they're not.
And I confirm that you're doing just that. You want to act like because you're a smaller channel that like as a bigger channel, I have some sort of moral obligation to let you skate by on stealing my shit as you've put no money, time, energy, or effort into creating it.
No money, time, or effort into creating it. That's not what happened. Nobody said that you needed a moral obligation as a larger channel not to strike him. It was more on the lines that you just shouldn't do that. Any creator shouldn't do that unless you are 100, like if it's a full ripped off re-upload, then you could. That's the part of the copyright ID tool. But when it comes to transformative media, it's a completely different conversation.
Well, that's called entitlement. And guess what you get when you are an entitled piece of shit? You get taught a consequence. You get the real world slapped in your face. Something your parents didn't do, even though they provide you your current housing and ideal set and all that dumb shit that you're going off of your children, right? I get it. But
Quantum, I'm close to your age. Mixie is older than you. Gara is close to your age. I love that point that he's like, we're just children. We've been children this whole time. We ain't children, bitch. Grown adults. I pay for my fucking bills, bitch. I still remember this. I still love this video. It's my favorite video ever made on me. No video will ever top this video. Anyone can make any video criticizing me, and this one will always be my favorite video.
this is the real world. This isn't like boy and girl club bullshit, okay? You're sitting
Yes, Emperor. I apologize I didn't do your DM. Let's set something up for Saturday.
here playing very serious games. You want to try to slander Quantum TV on your feelings. You don't like me. You feel YouTube should do what you say. Outcry alone versus facts in an investigation is how things should go. That's how y'all been playing from the get. It's that typical emotional bullshit, and I get it.
At the time, I'll admit this. This is where he got me. In the beginning, when I first started covering him, yes, it came from an emotional standpoint. Off tomorrow? Yeah, we can just do it tomorrow then. Fuck it. From the standpoint of the situation involving Actman, yes, I came from an emotional area because I've watched commentary for a very long time. And the situation being is that I saw this as like a Susie Lou situation, right? Somebody was copyright striking people unjustly for no fucking reason. This has been the thing that I thought about the entire time. I was emotional back then, and a lot of people were, because nobody wanted the Actman's channel to get taken down. Nobody was happy about it. Nobody liked the fact that Quantum was doing these things, and I came across as emotional. But during this time, this situation right fucking here, when this video came out, I was not emotional. We were logically and precisionally going through all of your bullshit, every single sentence, and just learning so much about you. I still remember all the things I learned about you, and I'm still in shock to this day.
That's what's going to get you big, right? Clout worked for so many other people like Review Tech USA. You want to be the next one. But the thing is,
honestly, I can't replace Rich. I'm not big enough. I don't have big tits. I don't have birds. I can't be rich. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't want to be rich. I want to be my own person. That's all I've ever wanted, Quantum. Why do people think that being emotional is a bad thing? I get emotional all the time, I guess.
that shit has a fucking time limit, and it has a limitation, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you guys are getting in the game way too late. And now you're trying to use underhanded tactics to get there, blatant lies and shit. I mean, you fuckers are, like, literally on my channel talking about my...
Yeah, Unwind. Unironically, did he just act like Rich Groove by clout chasing off of Quantum? Dude, his ego during this time frame was so fucked. It was out of control. His ego, if you took like a small pin and popped it, it would just cause a fucking supernova level explosion. It was amazing. He said everyone was clout chasing off of him. He was saying all this shit. Rich has been on the platform for 10 plus years. It's so funny to me that was your point back then.
TV reviews, as if any of you know shit about TVs and can step to me of all fucking people, the expert who's been running in the AV community as the Lone Ranger, #1 brand in honesty, which you know nothing.
I forgot the Lone Ranger line. I'm the Lone Ranger of the TV review community. I forgot. I forgot he said that. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've heard that.
About because you historically have not been around, bro. But that's cool. I'm talking to a group of children. I get it, right? Most of you ain't a day past 20, right? I get it. But the thing is, you want to sit here and you want to talk shit, right? You want to, in essence, hound every video I upload, right? You want.
It wasn't every video. Dude, I was not hounding every video that you uploaded back then. It was the ones where you were fucking up. And the actions that you were taking during that time frame that I was covering. Like, I've seen that. We followed your actions, not your videos, your actions. And every time you uploaded a video that made you look worse, of course we're going to cover it. And the fact that you deleted Controversial Truth just shows how you knew at the time the things you were expouting were bullshit. We all knew it. The minute that channel went down, we all knew. I knew immediately, for me, that you were in the wrong. And you don't want to admit that. And I get it. Now you're on TikTok. You're on TikTok with Controversial Truth. And your points are even worse over there. Holy shit. I went over it with Minxie on her Twitch channel. Oh my God. Your entire TikTok is a shithole, dude. It's fucked. It's so bad. Unwind. Almost no one knows who Quantum is either. That's why it's perfect. Their egos are bigger than either of them were. True. Mar, you are not doing that. You are going to get put in timeout. There we go.
You want to put hashtag copyright abuse. You want to do all of this.
Blaster with the $20. Yeah, this guy is the Lone Ranger of the TV community, waiting to see how long until he starts his PC, Master PC calibrator business. You know, the guy who has 2 pre-built PCs, pays $450 for mods, and stripped his PS5. Digital Domic with the $5. Did he ever own a massive 32-inch CRT Sony flat screen TV and weighed 100 pounds and needed to gauze mag to calibrate color distortion? See, there's certain things that I do not know about the TV calibration community. But what I do know is that the 2 people that I've interacted with, Classy TV and Ninjician at the time, are professionals. And when they came, like when I found out that they were like, this dude's fucking settings are dog shit, of course I'm going to take them at their fucking word. On top of that, once you actually implement Quantum's what's the word I'm looking for? Once you implement Quantum settings, and this is something I heard Nick Diorio say. He goes, I'm not even joking. He was on live stream and Nick Diorio said this. He goes, I think he bought a Sony TV, right? And he was looking into ways for the TV to look better. And funny enough, on YouTube, a Quantum TV video was recommended to him. And in that video, Quantum doesn't even tell him how to do the recommended settings that Quantum would use. He goes, join my membership and then I'll let you know. It's amazing that he would even do that. It's incredible. Chris, you may need more mods. Okay, yes, I will do that. Let's play around with a few things. But like when Nick said that, I was like, bruh, come on, dude. Like, calm the fuck on, bro. Like, Nick, literally, I could get you in contact with real people that know how to do this shit. Why can't I find Tony? Okay, fine. Let's go with that one. Hold up. Who else? We're gonna go with Spectre. We're gonna need some more mods real quick. Give me a second. Spectre, you are now a mod. Okay, so we're all good. I think I increased the volume of mods real quick. Okay. I don't know, Tony. For some reason that you aren't showing up in my my list of people I can mod. I don't know what I did. So anyways, this guy is still fucking stupid. Let's continue listening.
Like literally at this point, textbook slander shit, right? And you know for a fact YouTube put it in writing. The investigation's over. That copyright abuse shit, you need to shut the fuck up with that every time you guys get in trouble for doing some shit. Because the truth is, you up.
Hold on. Stop with that shit every time you get in trouble. That's not the situation at hand, though. It never was. Nobody was getting in trouble at the time. You were copyrighting people maliciously, and we proved that multiple times. I still love this video because there's so much dumbass. I didn't know who Sora was at the time. No
purpose. Like, obviously, it's going to elicit a negative reaction. I get it. But the thing is, bro.
Oh, shit. Are we lagging? Wait, what happened? Stream died? Fuck, are you serious? Dude, no way. Come on, really? Let's see here. What's going on? It says excellent connection. What are you talking about? Y'all are trolling, bro. Y'all are trolling. Y'all are trolling. Y'all trolling. It froze for about 20 seconds? Okay, we're good.
If I took 100% of your fucking video and popped up on the copyright ID tool, none of you fuckers would hesitate to flag that video and be like,
whoa. I love this guy. He goes, if I popped up on your copyright ID tool, you would flag me. No. I never flag anybody, especially my own content. I've seen people rip my content and actually use it for criticism videos. I've seen it a lot, especially during this time. So I never copyright striked anyone. So you're a liar. I remember that you lied about that. And you're assuming based on the fact that we are upset at your actions that we would do the same as you? Mm-mm.
Like, you did not make my shit. Don't do that. Like, facts. And y'all want to act like it's like some sort of anti-creator thing, but it's not, bro. I don't know who any of you people are. Like, you random smaller YouTubers or bigger ones. I don't care who you are. You pop up on the copyright ID tool using 100%, I'm going to flag you. Because apparently using 30% even is not enough to get you taken down. So I don't even bother with the 30%ers like you, Chris the Narc, or...
the 30%ers. We're in a group. We're the 30%ers. We're the 30%ers. Listen, 30% of the content, we're allowed to do this. This is transformative. Do you see what I'm doing right now? Yes, it's just reaction and laughing at you. But this is the thing. You're allowed to do that. That is transformative. Me doing what I'm doing right now is a form of transformative media. And it's funny because let's say if I sat here like Hassan and just ate food the whole time and never said anything and just let the video play, yeah, that's stealing content. But me pausing, reacting, talking about it, providing points, making fun of you, all of those things are transformative. And the fact that you didn't understand that at the time, and I'm pretty sure you still don't, is the funniest shit to me.
Minxie or any of the other people who have shown up with 30% usage. I'm going to let it slide. But I promise you, you show up with 100%, you cannot argue fair use, and I will get that shit taken down. And that's exactly what happened to not just the homeboy that you're talking about, but one other person within the same fucking day. Because I'm not playing with that. You are not doing 100% re-uploads. And if you are under some illusion and thinking my influence or my standing in the YouTube community is going to somehow change that, then you're in for a rude fucking awakening.
We never stated that back then. I don't even remember stating that back then at any point. What I said is that as a creator, when somebody is literally, not even a joke, literally doing a reaction to an already fair use video that you struck saying that it was your own content when it wasn't, and you fell for the wrong form of the copyright ID tool and saying it was 100%, that's bullshit. We've always known it was bullshit. You're literally making shit up as you went back then. I love this stuff.
You do not have the right to steal from me. And in 100% increments. Like, are you out of your mind? Like, say that to anyone ever. Let me just walk up into your shit and take from you because I'm a smaller channel. Fuck off.
Listen, dude. Back then, oh, this was gorgeous. I missed this video. I missed this video so much. Like, I wish it was still up. I wish it was still up on his channel. Oh, God, that was my favorite video of all time. So, I wanted to show that because after a period of time, right, I stopped covering him. I stopped. I like here and there I maybe talked about him on live stream, but I stopped like doing full blown investigative live streams on him and covering certain things he was saying or his review styles or anything like that. I just let it go. I let him go, right? I said, dude, this isn't worth it anymore. He's a fucking lol cow. He's stupid. There's no reason for me to continue caring about his points or anything. But a lot happened while I was gone. A lot. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a little backstory real quick. Little tiny backstory. So during this time, while I was gone, I was competing on Fireball with Salvo. I was working for the Keemstar show. What else was I doing? I was doing other forms of topics. I was finding a lot more in the world to do with my content and evolving, right? So, oh shit. So a lot of stuff happened. So the context of this next clip is that there was somebody known as Anonymous who was the head mod of Quantum TV at the time, and somebody Quantum trusted. Now, I clowned on him a bunch, and to be honest, at the time, me and him didn't see eye to eye, and I clowned on him a lot. I dedicated an entire stream to laughing at him. But something happened that I was not privy to at the time. Him and Quantum had a falling out, and Anonymous actually went on Review Tech USA's stream and had an interview with him about working with Quantum. And Anonymous really showed me that day that he was like, no bashing to Anonymous, right? I'll admit this. He was not totally aware of the situation, and he thought he was defending a friend, and I get that. I still don't necessarily see why he did it at the time, but regardless, it was something that happened, and me and him come to an understanding. I even said in one of the videos that he uploaded, I'll even show you guys right here. This video is a voicemail that Quantum left Anonymous after the Review Tech USA interview. And I even stated here in the comments, I'm not happy you were treated like this, man. I'm glad you got out. I know I was tough on you, but I'm glad everything is looking up for you after this. I literally said this. And I said those things because I felt bad. Really, I did. So Quantum left 2 voicemails for Anonymous after the Review Tech USA interview that he did. Let's listen real carefully.
I gotta tell you, it takes a lot in life to get me really angry at somebody, but you've kind of taken the cake with that.
Oh my, what a crime.
You sit here constantly running to people who you know have gone after my family, and you talk shit with them, and you celebrate all this same bullshit. At one point, you even had the audacity to say, I'm a visitor.
I set everything up and ran QTV Discord 100%. You didn't even know how to send out invites to the server or what the main forum even was, let alone run anything. Me and several other moderators I recruited, including Big Ben, a technical expert, had to teach you everything, just like you were a child. And considering the amount of time you invested into the Discord versus myself,
which that Discord at the time, no slight to Anon, that Discord was intriguing. During the investigative time frames that we were covering Quantum's Discord, that me and Gar were like digging deep on that shit. That Discord was interesting to say the least during the Actman situation in particular. That Discord was funny. I had a good time looking at that shit. Good morning, Aussie. I had a good time going through that Discord. That was a lot of fun. And Gara and his moles were beautiful. They did so fucking well.
you were most certainly a visitor.
On my own fucking Discord, which you were a guest. The only reason you were even a moderator is because you were backed behind my fucking name, okay? Don't know where you get this fucking confidence from to start running your goddamn mouth as if you were a hotshot when you were literally fucking nothing. And still are, quite fucking frankly.
See,
dude, I love that Quantum decided to get this pissed off at Anon for going on Rich's live stream. Like, I understand. Rich was clowning on Quantum, and everybody's been clowning on Quantum. And he thought he could trust He thought he could trust Anonymous, but instead he goes on some sort of fucking tirade, voicemail, being like, where's this confidence coming from? Fuck you! Like, I love this shit so much. Trauma dump. Hey, Chris, your streams keep me going. My mom and aunt's cat died today. I really needed the distraction. I'm glad I could provide that distraction. I am sorry that that happened to you. See? We found the body. See how I just did that? It's amazing. Actually, we have a couple of super chats. Julian, there's no exact percentage. The video Cupcake falsely struck are transformative because of the commentary and criticism, and then Cupcake just had his feelings hurt and wanted to silence everyone. True. Black Cobra with the 5. Hey, Chris, off topic. Oh, no, it's Alex just made a video on our boy. We found the bodies, and oh, my God, Alex teared that man a new one. If you have the time to check it out, I will.
See, this here is exactly why people hate you, Quantum. Because you act like you're better than everybody else. When the truth is, you're obviously very insecure with yourself.
And
Incredibly insecure. I never thought I'd be agreeing with Anonymous on shit, but he is 100% insecure on shit.
the shit, I was nice because you would be helpful. I'd give you hundreds of fucking dollars. You had no problem taking my fucking money, right?
And here you are admitting that you were actually paying me to help you build up your brand. I helped you in...
Well, first off, hold on. Can I keep a buck? Anonymous was doing all this work and Quantum only paid him in Amazon gift cards. Bruh. That's like when Christmas bonus time comes around and your boss is like, "Oh, we're gonna be doing something special for our employees today," and they give you like a $10 Amazon gift card. Come on, man. That's like the easiest fucking gift anyone can give.
event beyond reference, and I ran your Discord, which is why you promoted me to admin, the highest position in Discord in the first place. So don't play dumb.
But you have all the problem keeping your goddamn fucking mouth shut when it's about things.
Nintendo guy, Chris Zanark, you, Minxie, Wanagar, the Raid should do a big shout out to help Anonymous reach 1K subs. I already am. Make sure you subscribe to Anonymous.
Again, with people who literally have attacked and
Thank you for the
after
$4.99.
reputations and family members and all that shit. And you know what's so funny? When the heat is on you, if it was on your family, I defended you. I protected you from these same fucking...
So this is the thing where he's like, these people were coming after my family. There were a handful of crazies. There were. I could see that. I could see that potentially being a thing, especially with a drama that's blown out of proportion. I get that. But this is the problem, dude. Nobody went after Anonymous's family. You're kind of just making that up from what I understand, or it might be a factor. I don't know. I've never talked to Anonymous about that stuff. But it's still ridiculous. It's still a ridiculous point to try and defend yourself. That's insanity. And the fact that you're turning around saying, well, these people tried coming after my family, like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
People, I told you to button your shit up.
Well, I wouldn't even need any protection if you weren't such a horrible person. Now would I?
I tried to help you the fuck out, and here you are trying to go after every single fucking thing that you possibly can because you're pissed off over a Discord, you little bitch.
No, what I'm pissed off at is the video that you did on your now deleted Controversial Truth channel titled...
Which is still so funny that that's been deleted.
Stolen Valor, where you went on to trash the military and call them bullshit. As a real veteran, unlike yourself, I'm actually offended. As for the snake in the grass, I've never leaked anything until you came after my brothers in arms. However, I find it extremely funny that once I told Handycar Mexican, your right-hand man now, how you still had a rat problem, thinks...
Hold on, chill. Handycart Mexican. Oh, man. I remember when it first started, bro. Handycart Mexican. Oh, bro. I've heard a lot of good things about Handycart now. But there was at one point that there was a little something that me and Gara were dealing with, but we couldn't prove it at the time 100%. But Gara knows what I'm talking about.
To Gara's information, you deleted your dying Discord the very next morning. Because you're terrified of people finding out the truth about you, aren't you?
You're a snake in the grass, and you're a son of a bitch that deserves every negative fucking thing you get in life. And I hope the absolute worst for you. And the fact that you sat up there trying to pretend like your family was in fucking danger of all fucking things, as if I've ever come at you like that, you piece of fucking goddamn shit. I hope God gives you karma, the likes of which you've never fucking experienced.
It is very ironic that Quantum said, I hope karma comes to get you. It's so ironic. It's the most ironic thing I've heard in my entire life. It's amazing to me. The fact that he goes on to say, I hope God gives you karma. That's so ironic. That's so ironic.
Really, Quantum? Do you forget giving me your address? I know exactly where you live, and at worst you only got a tropical depression, and you never came close to losing anything. You got some rain and wind. Unlike my parents, who actually lived at Ground Zero, right beside Fort Myers. They went through 155-mile-an-hour winds, which ripped off half of their shingles on the roof. It tore their fence to pieces, destroyed the bull cage, not to mention their car has extensive damage from all the flying debris. Hell, they don't even have power yet. And they only recently, just like a couple days ago, got water and their sewage running again. After the storm, they had no way of contacting me for about 3 days. I was scared that my parents were dead during that time. I couldn't get a hold of them.
Which is fair that he was concerned about them. And Quantum's just like, I hope you get the worst. I hope you get the worst. Bro, what?
It went to a dead number every time, straight to voicemail. You know, it wasn't until they brought in mobile cell phone towers and I finally got to hear their voices for the first time that I realized that they actually made it through. So you know what? Go cucumber yourself.
Because this
Just say fuck yourself. Just say fuck yourself. Come on, Anon. Don't be afraid to say fuck yourself. Don't be afraid to say that. The man deserves it. He deserves to be told to go fuck himself. He has been for fucking months now. He deserves it. He's always deserved it. At every corner, he's always deserved it. In every context, he deserves a fuck yourself. Let's see here. Thank you for the subscription, Red.
is who you really fucking are. And I just had to unblock your sorry fucking ass to let you know you aren't shit. You will never be shit. And all this fucking petty girl bullshit that you're doing.
You sound like an immature child. Funny how you blocked me. I didn't even know. I didn't even care. Because unlike you, I can control my emotions.
This is a very Christian thing for Quantum to do. Incredibly Christian. You know, he got really upset at the Black Adam movie, apparently. We're gonna go over that too. But he turns around and says, oh, the satanic media and satanic this, satanic that, and you have to be a good Christian. But he uses cuss words. How dare you? How dare you, Quantum? What would Jesus say? What would Jesus say, Quantum? What would Jesus do?
Sending more people to harass me and my family because you get involved and like, oh, Anonymous exposed you.
First off, a lot of your followers left you when I did. However, I've explicitly told everybody who cares to even listen that I don't condone any type of harassment or doxing. Yet, I have never heard you tell your audience the same thing about myself. Or, for that matter, Rich, Gara, Minxie, Magician, Classy, FOMO, Digital Trends, Paul the Tech Giant, B the Installer. I mean, the list goes on and on, son.
Because you can't just go do your family life like you say you're doing. You've got a lot of fucking time on your hands for a grown man that apparently has so much going for him.
Well, let's see. I was doing my family life and running anonymous AV advice, a friendly and helpful Discord, doing what I wanted to do from the very beginning. Then
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I know it's against TOS, but during the interview with Ninjician, when Ninjician offered Anon his channel, Anon, you should have taken it. You should have taken it. It would have been a fucking amazing boost to your already budding career as an AV YouTuber. Like, that would have been an amazing fucking start. Ninjician had a pretty decently sized channel for an AV YouTuber at the time. You should have taken it, bro. Jesus would have called him a bucket full of bummer. Thank you for the $4.99 KH.
I recall someone leaving me a threatening voicemail one day. Funny, I don't recall ever giving you a message and calling you up. You're such a hypocrite.
That apparently cares a lot about his family. You seem to have a lot to say about me, even though you've only known me for a fucking year. Don't forget your place, bro.
Really? Don't forget my place? That's funny. You must be really insecure, CupcakeTV.
I'm gonna be real. Minxie, the CupcakeTV thing, I can't get behind. I just call him a fucking idiot. I can't say CupcakeTV. I can't do it without like being like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
You ain't shit in my life, and you have never been shit in my life. Don't act like we were homeboys. Don't act like we were best friends. You were a fucking moderator that I kept at arm's fucking length. Don't forget that, bitch.
Oh, I see. So I wasn't in your inner
True, Cupcake is EDP's thing. Don't take that away from him. But he was triggered by it? Okay, true. You know what? Fine. I'll say it one fucking time. You guys, fine. You get one. I will never say it again. CupcakeTV seems pretty fucking triggered in this phone call. It's amazing.
circle. Like, you're real friends, right? So then why did you give me your name, address, phone number, medical information, and money? Oh, I see. You're just full of shit as usual, aren't you? Quantum, I'm truly sorry about one thing. Sorry for breaking your heart.
It does sound like a crazy ex-girlfriend phone call. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever been, like, in a relationship that breaks up abruptly and the ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, they give you a call and they're like, fuck you! You piece of shit! I hope you fucking die! You know, like, that's the kind of shit that I hear. Every time he does this. This entire phone call just sounds like an angry ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend that is just laying into that person for no reason. And it's hilarious to me.
But you gotta get over me, man. Because I'm finished with you.
Which, amazing phone call by Quantum. I fucking love that phone call. It's my favorite shit. The thing is that you guys are like, Chris, there's no way he would do this again, right? There's no way he would leave another voicemail after such a violent breakup. There's just no way. There's no way in hell. Why would he do that again? What is the point of doubling down on such a terrible phone call? He does another one. I love this. Two phone calls. Thank you for the membership, Julian. This is the best breakup I've seen on YouTube. I've seen better. J Station and his girlfriend. That was a great breakup. They got back together and then broke up and then got back together again. That's my favorite breakup. All right, we're gonna skip ahead.
I don't know what. Yo, listen, dude. I don't know what your problem is where you're going around sharing emails, or not emails, but voicemails. But the thing is, it's like, you know, when you came up as a conversation and people started harassing you by sending me your personal name, your full legal name, your children, where you work, where you live, all this.
Which is kind of ironic coming from Quantum, because allegedly at the time, Ninjician's, well, back in the day before all this shit, it's kind of ironic because Ninjician's phone and his girlfriend's phone were being blown up for no reason by some kind of like bot thing. And they kept getting phone calls pretty consistently until Ninjician reached out and said, hey, fuck off. And then they just magically stopped. So Quantum being like, well, they sent me all this shit to me. They sent all this information to me. I was trying to protect you. But it's okay when you do it.
This very personal information that they would not have gotten if they weren't fucking hacking and stalking.
Wow, starting right off with lies and intimidation, huh? So, first off, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
Classic line. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Classic.
For those wondering what I'm talking about here, every time that you hear a beep in the video, yeah, that's because Quantum finds it intimidating to say my name or my wife's name. See, now he knows that this voicemail is going to be made public, and he's putting on a show for everybody. So keep that in mind, guys. About it at the
I'm skipping ahead.
So why didn't you reach out to me then? Oh, that's right. Because you're the #1 brand in dishonesty.
The same people that came from Gar of the Rage, Review Tech USA, Minxie, all these people you're running to like the fucking idiot you are, they are using you because you are attached to Quantum TV.
I'm going to say this. The reason people were reaching out to him and he was talking to them was because they were the ones that were covering it still at the time, myself included. And the fact that he reached out to all these people because you decided to shit talk the Marines and the military, the thing that fucking Anonymous was a part of, a bunch of people in the, from what I understand, that you associated with. On top of that, I don't even think Tommy C even fucking knows about this shit. Because if Tommy found out how bad he was shitting on the military, whoo, Tommy would lose his shit.
Be very clear for you if you both are listening to this right now, okay? The only reason anyone gives a fuck about Anonymous is because of Quantum TV.
Well, let's talk about that. Interesting take there. Because the only reason people are even talking about you right now is because of your shit take on Elden Ring. And all the backlash that you received from people like Mischief and...
Can we all just remember how this started? This man, this drama mongering started just because of an Elden Ring review where a fucking kid makes a joke about how bad his review was. That's it. That's where this started from. Can we just think about that more and more? Like, every time I think back to this drama, I'm like, man, Elden Ring caused a lot of shit back in the day. He's still coping about Elden Ring, which we'll be going over later.
Rich, Actman, Gar, Minxie, and the entire community at large, which exposed you for the lying homophobic piece of shit that you are. And secondly, I'm not doing this as a career. I already make bank at my current profession. Unlike you, I don't have the luxury of just sitting at home all day and playing with TVs day and night. You know, some of us actually have responsibilities. And I don't make my wife support my hobbies.
If you weren't a moderator, they would not have given two shits about you. And when this blows over, they're going to be under the...
I love how he goes, if you weren't a moderator, they wouldn't have given two shits about you. Yeah, if Anonymous wasn't connected to you, nobody would really have paid attention. But he was. He knows you. Like, of course people are going to want to talk to him over a period of time. Or just reach out to him and say, hey, dude, how you doing? You know what I mean? Are you doing okay after Quantum disavowed you and all this shit? Like, are you doing good? Like, I'm sorry that you propped up this person. This person was your avid defender during that time frame. And then when you decide to turn on him and say all this awful shit, people are like, hey, you doing all right, man? Like, what's going on here? That to me is the most ridiculous shit. Spectre, this moron is the definition of fake. Even Susie Lou and Def Noodles know when to give up. I can't stand fake people like him. Also, keep my game of the year out your damn mouth, Quantum. True. Also, Def Noodles doesn't know how to stop. He doesn't know how to stop. We all know he doesn't know how to stop. Susie Lou just gave up. There's a difference. She fucking got worn down. That bitch got worn down.
The next fucking target. Meanwhile, you're the stupidest person on earth because you literally pretend like I paid you hundreds of dollars when I gave you gift cards from Amazon.
You're right. You didn't pay me hundreds of dollars. It was actually closer to about 1,000.
I love how low-key and non-confirmed about him feeding off his wife's success. True. That is funny. That was a speculation at the time when we were talking to Digician. When we were talking to a lot of people, we were all like, bro, this guy doesn't do anything.
So, thanks for clearing that up. And you're welcome for creating...
Which I don't like bringing bringing family into shit. I'm just criticizing Quantum. And the fact that he turns around and goes, I'm the most successful TV reviewer when he really isn't is hilarious.
Your brand beyond reference, which I already proved on my last video because unlike you, I actually have all of my receipts. But if you want to continue your delusion, then Why did you change it to Master TV Settings Creator? Man, that's a mouthful.
That is a horrible fucking name. First off, Master TV Settings Creator. That is a horrible, horrible fucking name. That is terrible. Go beyond the reference. Master TV Setting Creator. That is a... Dude, that's a horrible name. You can't put that on a billboard and make it make sense. You can't... It's such a mouthful. Go beyond reference sounds way fucking better. I'll be honest. That sounds like a way more marketable name.
Literally the day after my first video, where I exposed you. So, you know, you're real quick at hiding evidence. I'll give you that. Kind of like that time when, remember Rich was live streaming your Twitter account, and in real time, you got caught deleting your own posts?
That was Tipster. So Tipster did that. Tipster was live, and Tipster saw those. And what happened is that Quantum was like, fuck. He even stated, he goes, it was Tipster. And when Tipster and Rich were looking it over, he was deleting tweets en masse for all the homophobic shit he was tweeting at the time. So, like...
Live on stream? Man, that was funny. Does it smell like cucumbers in here, or is it just me?
I never paid you to manage my brand. That's fucking slander, okay?
Yeah, I know, Rich and Tipster, but I remember him specifically singling out Tipster at the time.
Every day, because you've never managed a successful brand in your life. You think me, after I built my shit up, I've already got over, what, 70,000 subscribers. You fucking come in and you think, what? I'm gonna come to you for advice? Who the fuck are you?
I wouldn't be bringing up the subscribers if I were you. Considering how Mischief exploded the last time that you did. Remember that?
This is the thing I always hate about people that do content and get into like drama and shit that don't know how to handle it. They'll turn around and they'll say, well, I have a large subscriber base. You have nothing to say to me. I have the high ground. I have more people that subscribe to me. Okay? So, this was my argumentative point last time. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have in any context. I don't believe in that whole fucking, if I have 1 million subscribers, I'm better than you. Or if I have like fucking 100 subscribers, I'm better than a guy that has like 10 subscribers. That shit doesn't make sense. That shit doesn't make sense to me. Who cares that you have 70 fucking K subscribers? Who cares if you had 1 million subscribers? I don't give a shit if you have 10 million subscribers. I've talked shit on Deji who has 10 million subs. Who cares, bro? That doesn't matter in the long run. Who cares? Like, it's not something that even needs to be brought up. You're a human being, right? It doesn't matter the platform and the following that you have. If you're a human being, you are open to criticism. I don't give a shit if you have 100,000 subscribers or more. You are open to criticism, and that's just how it works. Criticism that is justified, not criticism that is just random fucking bullshit like trying to bully people. It's a totally different situation. If you are being criticized for your actions based on how fucking shitty of a human being you are, that is okay. If you have shitty actions and you're doing horrible shit, you're gonna get criticized.
You wouldn't want to see that happen to me. Not to mention, Ninjishin and many others have noted many discrepancies between your subscriber base count and your engagement. So I wouldn't go there if I was you.
You've never built anything. And you're acting like you're entitled to some shit that you weren't entitled to. You were just a moderator.
Aussie with the $2. Another name for the Pokemon Spurg tier list. Exactly. Which we will be doing on Twitch right after this live stream. We'll be on Twitch fucking around and playing Spurg Pokemon again.
See, this proves you were just a visitor on QTV Discord because you don't know shit about the difference between being a moderator and an administrator. As myself, Big Ben, and several other mods, we were actually the ones that ran QTV Discord, not you. I was an admin, which could do everything that a founder can do, except for deleting the entire Discord. I saw that you actually recently released another Discord server, so that's kind of funny, called Quantum TV Blog. But once again, you couldn't even figure out how to even send out working invitations after people started complaining that the link wasn't working, so you had to reissue some more. See, this is what happens when you let a visitor try to run a Discord. So, bravo, Master Cucumber, bravo.
And this like sour energy, this bitch-made energy you got because you don't get to say what happens in my brand is exactly why I keep people at an arm's length and I don't trust anyone because I can't trust anyone. Had I given you actual information about my life, you would have had no problem plastering it all over all these people's pages.
Whoa! So now he's insinuating that Anonymous would dox his information. If he goes, if I gave you that information, you would have plastered it everywhere. So now he's trying to flip it on its head where he goes, oh, well, if I told you anything, you would plaster it everywhere. Didn't you kind of do that in your Discord? when you were looking over the Ackman's information to call him, didn't you tell everyone where to look for the management website in your own Discord? And said how easy it is to find it? Didn't you and your little cronies do that? So shut the fuck up. You did it. $5 from Blaster. I'm an Ultra Instinct Super Mega PC TV Calibrator reviewer, editor, troller, dislike botter, photographer, photographicer, colorist, and UPS connoisseur. The UPS shit.
And now I actually have a size release because of this. Because as you start to run your fucking mouth, I knew I kept you at arm's length.
Wow. So do you always share your personal information, like your name, your wife's name, your address, phone number, medical information with people that you keep at arm's length? Doesn't seem like you thought this through very well. But continue, please.
So when they ask you very detailed questions about 2018, they ask you about my personal life, all you people can do is speculate. And that's all that...
Which is funny because that right there, that line where he says back in 2018, that is actually in reference to me asking Anonymous a question during Rich's interview with him, the first one. So the reference is that botting thing that I talked about, where Ninjishin and his girlfriend were getting like hundreds of phone calls, right? So I told Rich, I was like, hey, you need to ask Anonymous about this if he knows anything about it. Anonymous, unfortunately, didn't know anything, but that's in reference to questions that were being asked at the time. So that's hilarious to me that he just sprinkles that little nugget in there, which means that he was watching the full live stream with Rich the entire time.
Happen. It's none of your business. You are nobody to be life auditing anyone, and all you do is going to turn up at incomplete data, wrong, false, or total speculation, because that's all you can fucking do is grasp at fucking thin air. But let me tell you this. If both of you were listening, I never did anything to you or your family to warrant this result in kicking you out of a Discord because you had the audacity to post an Elden Ring, anything Elden Ring, after we as moderators and
By the way, for reference, Quantum kicked Anon out because he posted a screenshot of Elden Ring in the Discord. I think it was like going over like resolution or something like that, or looking at it from like something involving, it was something involving graphics and resolution, and Quantum lost his fucking mind and kicked Anonymous out, and Tony broke the story. He did break the story. Good job. Like, this is so funny that all of this happened because, again, for Elden Ring. I don't understand how a game could trigger someone this bad.
Community of like 10 of us agreed that we weren't going to post anything Elden Ring, and then you fucking post a screenshot and act like woe with me, and you don't fucking know what you're doing. Bitch, don't play with me, bro. You knew exactly what the fuck you did, and that's what got you kicked out.
Wrong.
Bitch, don't play with me.
That's when the whole Elden Ring thing went down. And when I started my Anonymous AV Advice Discord, I didn't leave you permanently until September 22nd. So that was 2 months from Elden Ring. I wasn't kicked out until 2 months later when I left. And when I did leave, I was an admin. So, you know, you could pull all that Elden Ring frame rate comparison bullshit that I was having with another member, but, you know, you only demoted me temporarily. I sent you a private message. I said that if you're going to act like this over an accident using an Elden Ring video, then I'm fucking out. So what did you do? Oh, that's right. You apologized to me, and within less than an hour, like I said, you had already reinstated my admin status. So stop playing.
Wait, hold up. I want to. all that said, I kind of jumped the gun on the Elden Ring thing. I apologize for that. I'm only human. I'm only human. I got triggered. I got triggered by a fucking screenshot. I'm only human.
My
That's
admin status. So stop playing games. You're full of shit.
Okay? And you want to sit here and you want to play and twist that shit now that you got in with the mob that has been trying to cancel me and your fucking family, you dumbass? Go right the fuck ahead. You can try to have my fucking voicemail spread all across the internet, but spread this one too, bitch.
Well, that's not a very Christian thing to say.
It ain't Christian at all, bro. That shit ain't Christian.
You mad, bro? Thanks for giving me your express permission to use this voicemail. However, you know, it's not really needed, because technically speaking, if somebody leaves you a voicemail, they're leaving themselves open to having that message played publicly. Furthermore, your consent is implied due to the nature of a voicemail. How do you not know this?
Let everybody fucking know that I look out for you, and let everybody know that I paid you in gift cards, not fucking money. I never came to you about my brand. Let everybody know that you were there calling Matt a tranny, laughing your fucking ass off, harassing him, while I never said a fucking word about that shit.
Nice try, Quantum, but I never once called Magician a T-word. I did, however, ask him how his date was with her. So what actually went down was Magician was doing a live stream, and he told a story about how he once wound up accidentally going on a date with one. He said he wasn't interested in her, but was still at least kind enough to not get up and just walk away. So he decided to be polite. He sat down, started having conversation with her. So, you know, that was pretty amazing of him to do, especially considering he's not a cucumber-eating vegan like yourself.
Dude, the vegan thing. I need to hear that. Hold on, what was it titled again? I need that clip.
Let me just kind of put this out there. It'd be very hard to be a vegan like I am and be homophobic. A vegan.
I fucking missed this. I missed it so much.
Vegan literally can't be homophobic.
I literally can't be homophobic because I'm vegan. The greatest fuck. I need to make that a soundbite. Holy shit. I need to make that a soundbite. It's fucking gold every time I hear it.
That was all you. And everybody's giving you a free pass to cancel me. If it wasn't for me, you...
Thank you, Julian, for the 20. I'm only human. Sorry I got triggered over a screenshot. Wait, you're going against me? How dare you disagree with me? I'm the master calibrator, PC gamer, photographer, vegan supremacist, lobster tamer, sanity not included.
would have zero fucking relevance. Don't forget it, bro.
You're a sad, scared little man, Quantum. But please don't confuse your fears with myself. I don't get my relevance from the internet. I get mine from my loved ones, from my family. It's obvious that you're projecting major personal issues. So I hope that you get some much needed help. And
I kind of don't. I think it's funny. I think him malding out like this is the funniest shit on planet Earth. Again, thank you for the 20, Julian. So you guys can kind of like get an idea how he's been unraveling ever since I left, right? Those voicemails are fucking beautiful. Every time I hear them, they're gorgeous. It's so funny to me. So that all happened after the interview with Rich, right? It was all done due to the interview with Rich. Let's see here. We're gonna scroll up a little bit. We're gonna scroll. Let's see here. So apparently, from what I understand, Tony got this, and he sent it to me, and I'm still kind of in shock that this is even a thing. Quantum put out a video a while ago, what was it called again? #1 reason not to buy a PS5. Now, this video has been archived, obviously, for archival reasons, because Quantum likes to delete shit. I don't know if it's still on his channel or not, because I haven't looked at it, but we're going to go over why he thinks you shouldn't buy a PS5.
Real talk, this is the #1 reason not to buy a PS5. Screw all that other crap. This right here, bro. So they talk about you can update and buy your SSD, right? So I figured, why not? You know what? I'm going to buy an SSD to upgrade my PS5. As you guys see here, I got the 2 terabyte Samsung. Didn't need the one with the heatsink. Doesn't really care that much, right? And
I love how he just goes off. To be honest, can I be real? Can I say something about this real quick? I am very happy that this video is not in 144p. Congrats, Quantum. You're learning how to get your what's the word I'm looking for? You're getting your quality up. That's pretty impressive. I just remember watching all of your fucking videos and they were 144p, and now we're like in 1080p. That's fucking amazing. Thank you for the $2, Nathan. QTV is going to rage at Elden Ring yet. I'm sorry. Okay.
And when trying to unscrew this bullshit, this screw strips so incredibly easily. Look at that.
He's mad about a screw? Are you serious? He says it's the reason not to buy a PS5 because of a fucking screw. There's no way. There's no way this is the reason.
Just look at how easy it
It looks like he's using the wrong size kind of screw. Is that a Phillips head? That looks like a Phillips head. It doesn't look like he actually used the right screw, and he kept trying. That's the issue. It looked like he just kept going with the wrong screw the entire time, and then just whittled it down and just kept going. And now he pulls it out and goes, "Oh, now it's too degraded to open it, bro."
it strips. Now, for perspective, so that you understand that I have the right tools for the job, Sony recommends you get a number 1 screwdriver, okay? And I got this little guy right here, okay? And it has a number 1. It's a 6-piece little precision screwdriver set. It's very basic, right? You don't need a whole lot, okay? And it's a funny story because when that didn't work, I literally rolled out a host of all of my tool sets that I could
Dude, so you got frustrated with the first screwdriver, then you start going into multiple different tools that make the situation even worse. I love this for him. I love this so much.
possibly think to use. And not a single one of these screwdrivers fucking worked in place of that not working. Let that sink in. This crap is garbage. Like, why? Why give me a screw that strips so incredibly bad? And the only way to fix it is with this. A needle nose plier, and then you've got to sit there and you've got to unscrew it until it comes out. Like, this is...
He's literally saying the only way to actually open this screw is to use a fucking plier. Bro, it's because you stripped it down too much. Oh, God. I can see Riveter in the chat watching this, and he's just seething because he loves technology. And I can see him being like, how the fuck did you whittle it down that much? Why are you using pliers? I can see Riveter freaking the fuck out.
This is the stuff that nobody tells you. Everybody tries to tell you, oh, upgrading your SSD, super simple, very easy, fantastic.
$5 super for Blaster. He probably should have used a proper screw instead of his pencil D. I was a tad bit smaller than the screw, which is why he got stripped. True. Soul Vessel with a large donation of $50. Soul Vessel, you are too kind to me. You are my sugar daddy. I love you.
So now I finally got the bullshit off, of course, finagling. But, I mean, look at this screw. It's totally fucked. And that's using the number 1 that Sony tells you to use. Like, they screw everybody over. And I've got smaller screwdrivers, and it's just not ideal.
It's so funny to me. Digital. Should I show me installing a NVMe I got from my wife's PS5? Oh, I will use a VRD electrician screwdriver. My forehead hurts.
Oh, if only people were honest about how difficult this process really is. But in the end, I do have it in there. So
I love how he goes, I wish people were honest. I wish people were honest that this is the thing that we should be, that should be told. I love how he's trying to put himself on a platform that he is the only one that's ever talked about this, which, to be honest, he's the only person that can make this kind of issue in the first place. So it's incredible. It's like watching it. Oh man. It's watching the greatest fucking dumbass, the greatest dumbass just break shit. It's so funny.
So yeah, just be mindful. Like, this is the worst thing and probably like the number 1 reason not to buy a PlayStation, like, because this fucking sucks. Just so you see, yes, I've installed it correctly. I'm going to hit format, and now we're formatting.
Please tell me this
But
shit
again,
breaks.
the whole process, people lie about how easy it is, and they make it sound like it's like, oh, you just need this or you just do that. No, you don't. You don't just do this and you don't just do that. So yeah, it fucking sucks getting this set up.
I wish people didn't lie about this. I wish people talked about this more. This is only a problem that you could find a way to make a problem out of. It is incredible to me, Quantum. You are the only person, the only human being that can make this an issue. I have never seen somebody make such a small thing. A small thing like this, such a major issue. It's incredible. Julian with another 10. Thank you for your generosity. Well, at least he's honest about 2 things. That he's a fool and that he can't screw anything despite being married. Holy shit, Julian. Chill with his wife.
But it has been formatted, as you can clearly see. But that screw, I'm not even going to lie, like, that's the worst part of this entire endeavor. and nobody talks about it.
The screw is the worst thing in the PS5. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, don't buy a PS5. Don't do it, because apparently the screws in the PS5 are just not up to code. Honestly, I really believe, thanks to this review by Quantum TV, that a PS5 isn't worth my time to buy. And to be honest, I shouldn't buy a PS5 because he's the #1 brand in honesty. I fucking hate this, man. Spectre with the $4.99. Between this and how poorly he treated the Stream Deck, I'm losing my damn mind. Like a kid spilling juice on an Xbox 360 level behavior. Exactly. The screw ruined Elden Ring.
Here we are. Samsung SSD right there. So, yeah. Pain in the ass. I cannot say that enough times. I'm going to keep complaining about it because nobody wants to say it out loud. That's...
Nobody wants to say how bad the screw is out loud. There's nobody in the market that will ever bitch about a screw like I'll bitch about a screw. I fucking love this. He can make a problem out of anything. If there is like one thing that goes wrong, he can make the best he can make the greatest breakdown out of anybody. It is the funniest shit to me.
Screw strips so fast, even when you have the right thing. That for me is like, I've never had that happen, where I've got the appropriate screw, all the right tools for the job. I doubted myself so much I ran out and bought another #1 screw. I didn't even need to. It's just a screw, the product.
Wait, well, hold up. So he bought a screw. No, hold on. Let me back up. He said I had a #1 screw. He goes out, uses other tools to strip it down even further. Then he goes, you know what? I'm going to go buy another #1 screw and then fuck it up again. It's incredible. I love this. This is so petty for me to be criticizing, but it is so funny to me. It's so funny.
It was shit. So yeah, totally garbage, totally terrible, but that's where we are.
That's how he ends the video. That's how he ends the video. I love that so much. Oh God, oh Lord have mercy. All right, so that was a recent video by him. I want to talk about something else. So there's a channel that I've had on here, and he's growing at a rapid rate. His name is Klutzy King. Klutzy King is a friend of the show, friend of the channel, amazing fucking person. I absolutely love Klutzy and his content. I have a guilty pleasure when it comes to gaming content and Spurg content. Those are the two contents I fucking just goddamn enjoy. So Klutzy and Quantum have been kind of like going back and forth. And they've been like fucking hitting each other pretty hard. So there was a video that Quantum put out at the time, right here, about dislike botting on Discord. Now, if you don't know anything about the dislikes on YouTube removed the dislikes because they turned around and said, well, we don't want creators being harassed or whatever the fuck their stupid idea was for this. So once that came through, right? Once that happened, all of YouTube was kind of pissed off, and they removed it. Yeah, there's no more of these anymore. You can't see them anymore. It's unfortunate. You need an extender to do it, or an extension on like Google Chrome or Opera or whatever. So once that happened and Quantum got into his beef and his dramas, his dislike ratio was obviously a lot heavier because people don't like him. Which, to be honest, if you're dislike bombing people because you don't like them, kind of a fucking asshole moment here. So that's how I look at things. Is if you're dislike bombing people because you just don't like the person, you're kind of an asshole. But if you're dislike bombing a video, like in the context of the Actman's mother's phone call, and you dislike that video, you can go and dislike it. That makes sense. Or maybe let's say it's a review of a product that's really bad, or an instructional based video. Disliking that video shows that it shouldn't be up in the algorithm for people to look at. And that's the thing that we're missing out on, the dislikes. So Quantum created this idea in his head that he was being dislike botted from some form of Discord and exposed it. He exposed it by talking about it here. And oh man, it's a fucking rant.
I'll be showing you why YouTube removed the dislike button. So if you've ever watched YouTube and you've seen this grayed out dislike button, I'm going to explain it. So smack like on this video because I'm getting to the point right now. Simply put,
Can I say something real quick? Can I have like one legitimate critique? Like, I am not saying I'm good at editing at all. My editing is shit. I have no idea how to edit. I'm still learning how to edit, right? So why the fuck aren't the memes formatted to the frame? I know how to do that on Adobe Premiere. It's a single fucking button. You format the meme or the video to the frame. I don't understand why his memes are like this. Like, I don't get it. Like, look at this shit. What is this? Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Like, I am shit at editing, but I know how to fit a video to fit my frame when I'm editing. How the fuck did you do this? His memes are terrible.
I'm getting to the point right now. Simply put, people get in their feelings on social media and they resort to something called dislike botting. Now, dislike botting is essentially when you basically plug a content creator's channel into a program or a website and link all of their videos that they can possibly upload to a program or bot that will essentially, in a nutshell.
Dude, I fucking hate these fucking memes, dude. I feel like I'm watching like a 12-year-old's editing style. Like, this is something like a 12-year-old would put out. Not to frame it, not to fix the resolution, not to properly put it in the way it needs to look presentable. Instead, it's just this hodgepodge of fucking bullshit.
Dislike everything for the rest of their channel's life. Now, this doesn't really do anything now that YouTube has removed the dislike button, but if you've watched their interview, YouTube basically said this is basically done because it's a digital scoreboard. And
also, this wasn't what YouTube was talking about. They weren't talking about botting dislikes. They just didn't like the idea of dislike bombing. If you actually read the article and the change of rules as to why they did it because they felt like, oh, creators getting dislike bombed are pretty fucking bad, which if you deserve to be disliked on a video is what it is. Deal with it. Be an adult. It doesn't even help because the creator can still see the dislikes in the fucking studio. So the idea that these dislikes and the video itself and not being able to see it and protecting small and large creators is kind of bullshit. They just don't want the negative feedback that advertisers are going to see a video on a larger channel and go, oh, well, we don't want to put ads on that. That's bullshit. Fuck you. And Quantum reaching this hard and saying, oh, well, people are dislike botting me all the time. That's why you're seeing dislikes on my channel. No.
And it's attacking creators, who they are, and that kind of thing that people don't like. They don't like what creators stand for, all that kind of stuff. Some people thought that this was just a lie and there were some other reasons, and while
come on,
I don't doubt that there were more than one reason as to
fit the meme to the frame. Fit the meme to the frame, please. I need one meme that fits to the frame.
Why the dislike button was removed. That the part where people are creating a digital scoreboard and attacking creators because they don't like what they stand for is 100% true. I am one of those creators, and
I'm one of those creators. I'm one of those people that get dislike bombed all the time. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. You're not that important. You're not that important. This isn't like a James Charles level fucking drama where you lost 1 million+ subscribers in like 24 hours.
I want to kind of voice what this habit or...
Please, for fuck's sake. Like, just format the fucking meme properly. Just format it properly. I'm begging you.
Behavior is like. So, as you see, the dislike is removed, but we can return that with extensions. So if you use an extension, you can see the dislikes on my video here called Samsung S95B PC Gaming with Epic Jump Force mods.
Dude, I hate that title. It's like such a terrible title. It's such a bad title. Like, it's a title that doesn't even fucking resonate well. Why would anyone click on that title? Even if it's like a TV review, it's just not a title that I don't see the reason to click on that.
I'm in this video just kind of hanging out and showcasing some Jump Force mods and showcasing what this.
I'm asking for too much. I know I'm asking for too much, but for fuck's sake, it's just the bare minimum. Remember, we paid $450 for mods. Yeah, no, that's way too much.
Samsung S95
That's way too much.
OLED is capable of doing. Now, one might ask, well, what's wrong with that video? Thus enter the problem. A lot of people.
Why is it bracketed like this? Why is he recording on his phone? Why is he uploading it like this? I just can't. My brain just can't handle this. Why is it formatted this way?
People that like to troll other people, getting in their feelings about prior projects or whatever, prior reviews, prior opinions. They don't care. They want to attack you because of what you stand for, what you believe, what you like, what you play. Like, for example, I don't like...
Julian with the $5. First, it was an internet hate mob coming after him. Then it's dislike bots. And now it's Elden Ring trolls. Pick a lie and run with it. Yeah, just like how there was also like a bunch of Xbox fanboys that hated him and Samsung TV people who hated him. Like... Dude.
Steam Deck, so people like to attack over that. You can see
which we will go over the Steam Deck reviews, because that is annoying as shit.
Have 254 dislikes. Now, initially, you were going to be like, holy cow, wow, people really didn't like this video if you used one of these return extensions and you're a creator like myself running into this crap. Now, this is all fraud.
This is all fraudulent dislikes. Quantum, listen, dude, like, how is that fraudulent dislikes? Maybe people just didn't like your video. The ratio is pretty fucking extensive. But, like, maybe people just didn't like this particular video. Maybe people didn't like your reviews on the Steam Decks. Maybe, just maybe, you're the problem. Maybe. Just maybe, you know, maybe. But you'll never admit that.
Fraudulent. These are people... manufacturing dislikes, because truthfully I'm a pretty well liked creator. And
random question, Chris, what flavor is your vape? Don't mean to take you off track. Blueberry, because gay.
And there is nothing wrong with my videos, but I'm not just gonna tell you that. Like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna prove it. So here we have the tool that YouTube officially gives us to track where
he cut off a couple of things here, but we'll go into that with the Klutzy video.
Where our audience is coming from. External sites or apps is where you'll find if you've been basically dislike botted. As you see here, Discord, 12.5%. Now, I'm a content creator that knows
12.5% on the Discord, the external sites or apps. That's how he determines that he got fucking disliked, Bob, is by Discord's 12.5%. I fucking love this shit.
That I don't post my videos to Discord. So whose Discord could it possibly be? And this...
God forbid that people potentially share your videos across Discord. My fucking analytics also show about 10% come from Discord. And it's just me posting in my Discord or other people's Discords. Like, what happens is that people share your videos. People do that, and especially in Discord. So this is ridiculous that this even is a theory that you came up with.
This is one of the things that you're going to have to do as a regular content creator to try to find out what's happened and reverse engineer it. So we have...
I love how he is explaining how to reverse engineer issues with being disliked. Come on, dude. Just take the criticism. Maybe people just didn't like your review. It's been a while since you've been in drama. This is you just bitching and moaning that people didn't like your review.
12.5% basically coming from Discord, and that's a gaming platform for those who don't know. Now, this, again, botting behavior is almost exclusive to gamers. A lot of them are losers. A lot...
The dislikes are coming from gamers. They're all losers. The loser gamers. That's my favorite fucking thing he's ever said about everybody who loves to play games. I love it so much. I love it so much. The loser. Let's get some ones in the chat if you're a part of the loser gamers that he's talking about.
A lot of them resort to that kind of behavior. I'm going to prove it by showing you the math. The video got 2,000 views. If we subtract the 12.5%, we're left with 1750. If we subtract 1750 from that 2000, we get that 250. Plus, of course, for pizza face, greasy trolls living in their mother's basement that decided to get in their feelings. But for the most part, people liked that video. Now, people like this creator here do...
I love that he covers this section right here with an animation of a fucking emoji, and then also doesn't frame the thumbnail properly. Calls out Klutzy and goes, the video, now people, this creator here. Oh, come on. You know who Klutzy is, bitch. Don't pretend.
For content. They do it for money.
No. What they did was to make fun of you because of how fucking terrible your takes are.
They know good and damn well that I don't actually have a massive amount of dislikes. They're botting them. And they do it so that they can create the narrative. Look at this popular...
So he is stating that potentially Klutzy is the reason why Quantum is being dislike bombed, or at least creators like Klutzy, which is just ridiculous. What does Klutzy have to gain, or any creator have to gain, of putting a bot in a Discord that is going to automatically dislike bomb your video? What is the point of that? What is the point? There's nothing to gain out of that. I've never understood that concept that he still expouts to this day. That shit is hilarious because there's no reason to do it. Why would Klutzy even go out of his way? Why would any creator go out of their way to say, hey, go dislike bomb that guy, or create a bot to dislike? What is that going to do? Nothing. You can't even see the dislikes anymore. It might look on your channel and you might be in your feelings. You might be in your feelings that people dislike your fucking review. But hey, you know what? That makes sense. To you, it makes sense.
YouTuber, they're disliked. There's this controversy around them. They're horrible. They're this awful person, and people agree with me. That's really the sole purpose that some of these people do this for. And again, as you see here, it's about Steam Deck in this instance. I don't like Steam Deck, and as...
Ironic that you say that you don't like Steam Deck with the next thing we're going to go over later. $5 for Blaster. Thank you for your generosity. Funny, he mentions people in their mother's basements, but when his setup looks like it's the inside of a basement as well. He also insulted Ackman about that. Yeah, no shit.
Again, somebody who paid
that shit's funny.
More than the average person going into that transaction...
Oh, there's something I have to show you guys. I'm going to show you this. So he's talking about a specific instance right here where he paid more than the average person for a Steam Deck. He paid more than the average person. So his review is more beneficial to listen to because he paid more for the device. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter how much you spent for that device, it's still a device, and he bought two of them. So let me pull up that real quick. We'll continue on this video in a second. Where the fuck is this? Here we go. So he gets pissy that everybody is making fun of him for this, right? So he just paid for more storage. He didn't do anything additional. There's nothing exceptional about buying a more expensive version of the Steam Deck, especially when it just has more memory. It doesn't make sense.
So all the Steam Deck players that only put in $399 want to show up to the party and try to tell me, the guy that paid $650 plus tax, how I should feel about...
I love it. I love that this is his point. I paid $600 and something plus tax, and you think you could step to me about my review? Amazing.
About my experience on a product they couldn't even afford. Now, that might sound classist or elitist, but that's like going to the guy that bought a BMW as you sit in your Toyota Camry and you're talking shit about how he should feel about the problems he's facing on that product.
Can I admit this? This is kind of funny. Like, it's kind of funny. It's funny that he thinks that this is like a good take on his end, and he looks good in this. He starts poor shaming people. He goes, most of these people can't even afford this device. Only I could pay for this much. Like, I look at this man like I look at a fucking Spurg troll. It's so funny to me. He every time he opens his mouth with wild fucking shit like this, every time it is the greatest thing to me.
When you approach things at a certain level and you buy the best of something and there are problems and you mention those problems, if you haven't arrived at an equivalent level, you have no seat at the table to start talking, running your mouth, or thinking you have any opinion about how that person should feel at that price range. I think it's a very important distinction that we make about the Steam Deck, that I was at the highest price point, and most of the people buying the Steam Deck are at the entry-level lowest point.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter? Sure, they paid a cheaper version of the same device that you purchased. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what is the argument? Where's the logic? Where is the logic in that? Oh, wow, that's fucking terrible. This dude, I paid more and all these people paid less. Oh my God, it doesn't matter. It's just paying for more storage. It's not a difference in the device. It's just a matter of storage.
The 64 gigabyte version, okay? So before people want to try to talk shit or come at me or feel like my take was bad, two things you've got to remember. One, I likely paid more than you did, so I have a reason to be more upset. And two, it's my opinion. If I don't like the fucking product, I don't have to, right? And if you want to sit here and trash somebody's...
Which, hold on, he does have a point. If he doesn't like the device, that's his opinion. And he can have that opinion. Whatever, man, he can do that. He can totally have that opinion. The way you go about it, though, Quantum, is what people have an issue with. And especially when you make a response like this. Especially when you make a response like this.
Opinion, keep that same fucking energy when it happens to you.
So he proceeds to poor shame everybody that potentially will buy a Steam Deck because they didn't pay as much as him. I miss talking about this man. I miss talking about this guy. He's a Pandora's box of just shit fucking takes. It's so hilarious to me. Let's continue on. Now that you have the context of the difference between paying a lot of money for the Steam Deck and then paying not enough for the Steam Deck, now that you have that context.
My expectations and standards are higher. But of course, you're not allowed to have your own opinions, your own thoughts, and review things your own way. You need to fall in line with what these other gamers want you to do.
Ren with the $20. I play Elden Ring OST whenever I hear Q talk. The laugh when I remember Elden Ring won Game of the Year. True, we are going over that soon.
Or they're going to resort to this. They're going to dislike bot you on Discord, plug your shit in, and just let the program run. And don't believe me, there's a video literally talking about it, okay? So again, you guys...
I love how he uses the PewDiePie Cocomelon thing, where somebody created a bot to like PewDiePie videos, which you shouldn't be doing. PewDiePie wasn't aware of it, or at least encouraging it. There's no way he was. But this is funny. This is funny to me right here. And the fact that he uses this as an example as to how people can do that, sure, that gives you a minor point. But it doesn't really explain your logic that people are going out of their way to create dislike bots for you. You aren't that important. Who's gonna do that? Maybe like one or two people that are super weirdos might do that. But I doubt that there are 200 dislikes on a single video that come from that dislike bot. I doubt that.
See, I have 12.5%, okay? Just so you can see the math is correct on that. You can use the same calculator on Google to mathematically see that I'm being dislike botted. And that proves again that it's a program. And again, don't believe me, because here's a video 2 years ago, some guy with like 1,000 subscribers talking about how he made a bot to dislike all of PewDiePie's videos or like all of PewDiePie's videos and dislike another creator.
I love that he doesn't like retake these shoots. Like, he literally just fucked up and said, "Oh, this guy made a video to dislike PewDiePie's video." Oh, wait. I mean, like PewDiePie's videos. Do you not watch back these videos before you upload them? Like, don't you at least review them just a little bit? I learned my mistake on the Keepstar show that I need to rewatch shit before I upload it. As much as I hate hearing my own voice, I need to fucking rewatch it, especially after that fucking Meta PC shout out thing.
And he's showing it off in real time, how it works, what it's doing, and how it's actually doing this to that creator. Now, this is a massive problem because, number one, the video is still up even though it violates YouTube's community guideline standards. That's the first thing. The second thing is it proves a pattern of behavior with these kinds of individuals where they get in their feelings about...
How does this prove anything? How? I'm trying to understand how this proved anything to what you were stating beforehand, that people were dislike botting you. You're using an example of somebody liking all of PewDiePie's videos. Sure, that's a bot. Cool, cool, cool. You found one example, and that example doesn't even explain the rationale that you're stating that gamers, maybe even Klutzy, it's ridiculous. I never understood that shit.
Something, a review, a product, something somebody says, and again, they're going to target creators with fraudulent analytics and metrics. Now, fortunately, this doesn't really do anything anymore, but it used to hurt a lot of creators. Now, I would like to see the dislikes.
Who are the creators in question that hurt? I'm very curious. Who, as a large creator, has complained about bots being like a Discord bots? Who's complained about that? Nobody. To be honest, nobody was really even complaining about the dislikes, except for like fucking little thin-skinned little bitches like Ethan probably, and a handful of others. Like, what else? Nobody. Like, what are you talking about?
Completely be removed off of YouTube so that they don't even have so much as a digital scoreboard to actually feel like they're winning. I think at that point, that's the only annoying thing here, is that they genuinely think that they're hurting you when really it doesn't do anything, and they gloat about it, you know, with their little thumbnails, and they like try to make you seem like you're a bad creator, like, aha, look at this guy, he's terrible, when in reality, it's just a fraudulent percentile that they manufactured to try to create content using bots. So, again...
They try to create content using bots. So he is stating that people create these dislike bots to create content for their own channels so that they can talk shit on him. What? What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody do that? Sure, you get ratioed in the dislikes. People just talk about it. It doesn't mean that somebody's gonna make fucking content off of it. You don't even see them really. You need an extension. Most people don't even have the extension. So the fact that you're trying to turn this into a situation or like bitch, moan, and complain, that's hilarious to me.
Look at the tools. You can see it. You can track it back to Discord, 12.5%, all that good stuff. But again, this basically exposes that even in 2022, dislike botting is still a major problem even after they removed the dislike button. But if you've ever wondered why the dislike button was...
I get that Ziorio had that happen, but like how many creators have like larger creators actually voiced their disapproval of it, or that it's even a major issue in the first place?
Truly removed, now you know.
Jesus Christ. I love that's how he ends the video. He goes, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. That's all he does. He just goes, now you know what these dislike bots are like. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, after Quantum does this, right, and calls out Klutzy in particular, Klutzy puts together...
Morning, everybody.
Klutzy puts together a bit of a response video to this, which I watched, and it's a banger. It's a banger. The math is incredible that Klutzy uses here. Where is this part where he uses this? I need to fucking bring... All right, we already watched most of that. Okay, so here is the difference between what Quantum's stating and what Klutzy actually figured it out. So let's see here. Oh, God.
From that 2,000, we get that 250. Plus, of course, for pizza face, greasy trolls living in their mother's basement that decided to get in their feelings. But for the most part, people liked that video.
Oh my god, this actually hurts to watch. Quantum, you are fudging the numbers so hard, and you know it, and I'm gonna show how. So from the screenshot on screen right now, you guys can see I'm doing the same thing he's doing. I'm under the reach section in my YouTube.
Which 10% of the Discord, which Klutzy didn't even have a Discord at the time. Makes sense. Blaster with another 5. Again, thank you for your generosity. He ends the video like this so he doesn't get copyright struck for the Deadpool dance, Danny Phantom outro, but thought he said he owned the rights. Yeah, I remember that he said he owned the rights to the Danny Phantom fucking music, which is Viacom's fucking music. It's Viacom shit. It's so funny.
YouTube Studio app. Now, I chose the video I initially made on Quantum Steam Deck review just, you know, because it's the most relevant to this. But this can apply with any video, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at how viewers find this video. So if we go into there, I should be putting a screenshot on screen right now, and you can see how it's divided up. So we have browse features, YouTube search, suggested videos, other YouTube features, etc. Notice how at the bottom it says external, and that's
0.2% on the external.
0.2%. Now I'm going to show the first screenshot up again, and you will notice that under how viewers find this video, there is an external sites section. Remember that external, that 0.2% that I just showed you guys? Yeah, that is what this is making up. And if we click on this, oh, look at that. Wouldn't you know it, Discord is under there and it says 10%, meaning that 10% of the 0.2% from the external tab are the people who came to my video through Discord. Now, doing some basic math, that means a total of 0.02% of the total people who came to my video came from Discord. Now, if we go back to Quantum's situation, we don't know the exact number of people that came from external sources, but
because he didn't show the external sources. He just showed the 12%. He goes, there are 12... Discord has 12%. That immediately means that a bunch of people are dislike botting me, and they're all in Discord. They're using these bots. Bro. Klutzy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep a buck with this. I don't think he fudged the numbers. I just think he's that genuinely stupid.
let's assume it's that same 0.2%. If we plug that into a calculator,
Man, Quantum really fell off once Anonymous left.
it looks like a whopping 0.025% of the people who watched that video actually came from Discord. It wasn't 12.5%, it's 12.5% of the 0.2% of people who came from the external sources. But let's make it a little more interesting. So that video got
Emperor, Quantum Salt is so premium that it puts fanboy salt to shame. I mean, console fanboys don't even produce the same level of sodium.
2,000 views. So let's take that 2,000 and multiply it by 0.025. Let's put
Julian with the $5. See, Quantum, the numbers don't lie, and they spell doom for you. It's sacrifice. Jesus Christ.
Put that in our calculator, and what do we get? Oh, what do you know? 50 views, meaning that at most 50 of the 250 dislikes could have possibly been from Discord.
And that's being incredibly generous, because most people that interact with a video don't like or dislike a video. Most people don't do that. Like, I watch a shit ton of YouTube. I rarely like or dislike a video. Like, what is the point? Like, I'll like a video if I really like it. And I assume that's what a lot of people do. You know, like, an example, like, when it comes to, like, people that I support, right? Like, with Minxie and Gara and everybody, I'll watch their video and obviously put a like on there. Same thing with like Tipster and Xylee and and like Repsion and everybody who like are really cool people. Like, I will fucking like their streams. I'll like everything. But if I'm just scrolling through YouTube, like doing research, or if I'm just enjoying like random ass fucking content, rarely do I put a like on anything. I don't even really dislike. How many people in this chat actually like and dislike videos? Most viewers don't do it. YouTubers have to beg people to like the videos. Like a literal, like, you have to beg people just to like the videos. So even if, let's say, even if 50 of those views, right? On average, out of the 50, maybe 10, maybe 15 will actually like or dislike the video. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, what is the point? What is the point of making this a fucking thing, dude?
And that's assuming every single people who came from a Discord server disliked your video. But on top of all of that, Quantum, you were just saying that it was a bot system. So why are you blaming real people on Discord all of a sudden? My man cannot keep that same energy.
Now, people like this creator here do this for content. They do it for money. They know good and damn well that I don't actually have a massive amount of
I'm not gonna lie, Klutzy, I'm fucking with the music.
dislikes. They're botting them. And they do it so that they can create the narrative, look at this popular YouTuber. They're disliked. There's this controversy around them. They're horrible. They're this awful person, and people agree with me.
And now this guy is accusing me of setting up a dislike bombing bot to dislike every single one of his videos. Quantum, are you kidding me? Why would I go out of my way to set up a bot to dislike your videos?
Dude, that was my point. What is the point of doing that? Like, wait, what do people gain out of that? If you're somebody that actually, like, unironically, if you're somebody that creates Discord bots just to dislike videos, you're a petty and you're just a bitch. You're a fucking bitch and you know it. Like, what is the point of doing that? Why would Klutzy even do that? You already fuck up on a constant basis. Okay, apparently my fire alarm's going off. Hold on. Hold. What are you doing? All right, you guys are going to have to ignore that. My co-host of my other channel is burning something right now.
I have no idea how to do that, nor do I care. All those dislikes came from your own bad take. None of them were manufactured, at least not by me. And I'm pretty sure this counts as defamation to an extent. But that's how upset Quantum is.
In a sense, hold on. In a sense, Klutzy, you are correct. That in a sense is a form of defamation, because that is actual, that's a non-provable thing that he just stated about you. On top of that, he's also insinuating that you're breaking YouTube TOS and using bots to an advantage. Then he is also stating that you're somebody who is somehow like that you are somehow doing this out of your own volition just to be petty against a man that you don't like, which is ridiculous. It's like when Def Noodles is trying to sue Keem. It's ridiculous. When people make these kinds of claims that that people are doing these things but can't prove it, in a sense, that is defamation.
Is that people don't agree with him. He's going as far as to accuse me of dislike botting his videos. Quantum, I don't do that. I have the dislike extension installed, so that way if I'm covering a video and it happens to have a bad like to dislike ratio, I can put that in the thumbnail, because if people looking at my thumbnail see, holy crap, this video he's covering got a ton of dislikes, it must be really bad, then they might want to click on it.
Which a lot of the gaming community does. A lot of the gaming community, when there is when the reviewers are basically covering each other, and somebody has a bad take on a video and the dislikes are so heavy, you are naturally going to be drawn to that video if you're somebody that likes to cover these sort of things. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, what I'm doing recently is I'm actually going to be adding the extension, and I'm just going to start looking for videos of fucking terrible dislikes, and I'm just going to start tearing into them. Because if a video is really bad, especially in the gaming community, naturally they're going to pick up on it, and naturally they're going to clown on you for it.
You know, that's kind of the whole point of a thumbnail, is to attract people to your videos.
That's really the sole purpose that some of these people do this for. And again, as you see here, it's about Steam Deck in this instance. I don't like Steam Deck, and as again, somebody who paid more than the average person going into that transaction, my expectations and standards are higher. But of course, you're not.
All right, so we've already gone over the Steam Deck shit. I love it. So you can kind of see how immediately Klutzy just immediately disarms Quantum in like a handful of minutes, where it's complete bullshit. The entire subtext of that entire conversation, where he's like, oh, well, 12% of the people that go on Discord are fucking making fun of me and doing all this shit and dislike bombing me, is not factual. It's not a real thing. And if people are doing that, then it's probably like one fucking dislike. It doesn't make multiple channels. The bot doesn't make, like, let's say 50 YouTube channels to dislike that video each and every time. So that shit is hilarious. Oh my god. How long does a 20-minute vid take? I don't know. I've edited like an hour long one. Those are like, well, I don't do any fancy fucking editing. All right, let's see here. What else we got? There's been a lot of shit he did. Okay, I want to go over the fucking Black Adam review because I heard this one's funny. I heard he got very mad at Black Adam, which is weird that he would get mad at a Marvel movie, but this is him. He gets mad at everything. Like, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen it, but I've heard that this movie is really fucking bad. But he gets mad at it for a reason that a lot of people are gonna look at that and go, "What the fuck is he talking about?" So let's see this. Let's dissect this real quick.
I want to do something wholesome.
DC, my bad. You are correct. DC, you are correct. Okay, you are correct. I apologize. I'm fucking dumb. I'm so used to the Marvel movies, I don't even watch DC. Hail Satan! Exactly. Hail Satan.
This Thanksgiving, don't watch Black Adam. You've been fairly warned. It's nothing like the trailer that they showed you with Hawkeye, Hawkman, whatever you want to call him, okay?
Wait, Hawkeye, Hawkman, whatever you want to call him. Okay. See, I just fucked up DC and Marvel, but Quantum did the same thing. Now I feel like a retard. Now I feel like a retard. Now I'm retarded. Now I feel like Quantum. Like, what the fuck is happening here? This is such bullshit. Oh my god! That did not just happen. I did not just have the same fucking boomer moment as this bald bitch. There's no way I just did that. I hate my life. Like, why? Why? Hail Satan. Why did this happen? What is the point? Oh my god. I can't. This chair is gonna break. How stupid do I feel? I feel as dumb as this guy.
Dr. Fate, Adam Crusher, all trying to take down Black Adam because he's so powerful and all that stuff. Not at all how that plays out. Instead, you'll see what we've seen time and time again out of Hollywood. The
whole chat just exploded with Hail Satan.
Satanic demonic thing being played over and over again. They really love the satanic cult. I don't know why. I don't really care why. I want nothing to do with it with my family. And if you're like me, you won't watch this movie. Because if you've been watching, celebrities love throwing this symbol particularly.
No way. I haven't seen this video. I haven't seen this yet. What the fuck? What is he talking about? Celebrities like to throw up this. They like to throw up this symbol. What the fuck is this? What? This means Satanism. Fucking. Oh god. Digital with the 5, Chris the Boomer. I thought this was a commentary channel, not a hold my laxative channel. Shut the fuck up, Digital. Hold on. I need to scroll this back a little bit. I need to scroll this back and hear this shit again.
What we've seen time and time again out of Hollywood, the whole satanic demonic thing being played over and over again. They really love the satanic cult. I don't know why. I don't really care why. I want nothing to do with it with my family. And if you're like me, you won't watch this movie. Because if you
watch this movie because of the satanic shit. Blaster with the 2. Looks like they're giving energy for the spirit bomb. True. I love this. What is this? What is this? What?
Watching, celebrities love throwing this symbol particularly up in your face, trying to get your kids to do it, trying to get everybody to do it, trying to glorify this shit right here. Okay? Now, if you are okay with the images popping up on the screen right now, just, I mean, literally hell itself, demons in hell talking to this guy and shit like that. It's just, it's a demonic movie. It is. And they're cowards. They're always cowards about this kind of thing. They'll never put it in the trailer because they know nobody will watch the movie. Okay, that's the first thing.
He goes, of course they wouldn't put this part in the trailer because nobody would watch because of satanic symbols. What is this? What is this? Are you kidding? Doom Eternal, a game with satanic imagery on a constant basis, right? Like literally Doom Eternal, any game involving the devil, puts all that shit in, and people bought that game en masse. What the fuck are you talking about? There are movies about the devil. There's movies about like fucking ghosts. There's movies about satanic like monsters and shit. And they put them in the trailers and people watch it if it's a good movie. I don't understand this take. It's so bad.
And then they wait until you're like an hour and 40 minutes into the movie, and then they do shit like this all the time. Because they know if they really came out and said, hey, we want you to support your children being indoctrinated into the satanic cult, like this young boy, the main character in the movie, one of the main characters, putting up the satanic eye symbol, the, satanic triangle, right? The eye of providence, all that bullshit. I'm so sick of this cult behavior. Not shocked.
If you want your children to be inducted into the satanic cult, listen, chat. Hail Satan. Hail Satan, chat. If you take your children to watch Black Adam, you're inducting your children into the Church of Satan.
It's Hollywood, and it's a superhero movie. Can't be shocked by that. But what I can tell you is this. The devil thing, the hell on earth kind of concept, like, I'm not with it. A lot of people aren't with it. If you're religious, if you want a wholesome experience this Thanksgiving, don't watch Black Adam. That's as fast as anyone can tell you. You've been warned.
You've been warned. Oh, God. You've been warned. Oh God. If you want something wholesome. If you want something wholesome. It's just a movie, dude. It's just a movie. Oh God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm fucking crying my eyes out. Okay. Oh, I heard something else through the grapevine. I think my team told me about it. I think Tony in particular told me about it. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he did another video about a movie. Avatar: The Way of Water. That movie came out. Wait. Avatar: The Way of Water's out in theaters right now? Bro, James Cameron's gonna go broke because of that movie. 100% he's gonna go broke. There's no way that movie's gonna reach what he wants. But apparently Quantum did a review on it, and I heard through the grapevine that he's mad at the blue titties. Excuse me, the only reason people watched Avatar, the first one, was to just see the blue titties. So, I don't understand what Quantum's fucking problem is. Oh my God. Listen, guys. Since Quantum is doing the prayer hands, can we get some of this in the chat? Can we get some triangles in the chat?
Man, how do I even put this into words? Okay, today I'm going to be reviewing Avatar: Way of Water.
I'm going to be honest, his editing skills got a little bit better.
From 40X, basically in 40X. And that whole experience and letting you know what that was.
Also, wait a minute. If you don't want a spoiler of The Way of Water, you shouldn't watch this. But to be honest, I'm not going to fucking watch it, so I don't really care. So we're just going to see this shit. Oh, I want to see it this Monday, Mixie. Maybe you should leave for a minute.
Like, if you can't tell from the look on my face, it was a 10 out of 10. Or 9.9. Because nothing's ever perfect, right? And we'll talk about that later. So smack a like on this video because we're getting to the point right now. Like, just dive right into it, okay? So first of all, the whole thing with 40X is...
Oh, is he? Is he live right now? Is he? Hold on. Now we... Doesn't matter. I don't care that he's live. I don't care.
Oh, man.
I don't care. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Stay out of his chat. Do not go over there.
You know... there's not really an incentive to go on some dirty, dingy seat in a movie theater with people, especially nowadays, that kick the back of your seat and don't really care and like frustrate you, and you just walk out, and then the screens are crappy, and like, you know, your TV could probably have a better picture quality, especially with a huge sync light. And so now the experience is way better than most of the regular movie theaters, to the point where it's like, why even show up and pay to do it when you wait for it to come out on 4K or Blu-ray and then have fun? This is entirely different, okay? You aren't going to watch a movie. Don't hear 40X and think, oh, I'm going to watch a movie. You're going to experience the movie as if you were over the shoulder of the
Nobody go over to his chat. If you do that and I hear about it, you will be banned from my channel.
Character. And they were guiding you and walking you through this fantasy world. That is the magic of 40X. And oh my God, is it so cool. Okay, there are moments where bullets are whisping by and little...
He's giving it like a good review. Why? I thought he hated the titties. I thought he hated the titties.
Walk life, have fun together. That is artistry. That is film. That is cinema. Bringing families, all walks of life together, all beliefs, all creeds, all of that together in one place to have a great experience and walk out of that bitch having a great damn time.
Thank you for the $5, Blaster. I missed it. Did he pull his Master Calibrator label that he put in all of his last freaking videos? Funny to see them during his terrible takes. Oh, Jesus. I'll do you one better. In nomen satanis, in nome satanis.
And that's what 40X did, man. I can't tell you how happy I am and how much fun
I need the titties.
They literally kind of like make you feel like you're going from one universe to the other. Like these forest people, just a slight spoiler here, okay? These forest people have adapted to the land and to AWA and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Now that all changes. Now they need to leave and find refuge somewhere else, and they go to the sea people. Entirely different tribe within the universe of Avatar.
Where are the titties?
You know, all kinds of things. Wow, it's great. And so when you go in and you watch 40X, you know, they just massage you. Imagine if that was recessed into the chair and then waiting for that one moment in the movie to come out and punch you in the back. That's kind of what it does. It's not forceful. It's not like, oh my God, I'm going to lose an arm. But it's enough to get your attention. Like, hey, now, what are you doing? That's irritating. You know, that kind of thing. So that part I didn't like, and there's no off button. Fortunately, water effects do have an off button. Now, I experienced it with water effects off. You must be thinking, great, I'm safe. No, you're not, because everyone around you that has water on, you're going to feel the mist, and the fans do blow the water in your direction regardless.
Wait, what? He went to see it like the most fucking ridiculous way possible. He had effects like shot at him and shit. What the fuck? $5 from Ren. Thank you for your generosity, bro. You got me. I was legit about to go tell Eldon good and bad. He bad. Good catch. Yeah, please do not go over to his chat. Where are the titties? Someone told me go to 8 minutes. I want the titties. I want the titties. Thank you, Tony. Let's go to 8 minutes. I want the titties.
Experience again with the punching in the back, the arrow thing, not the best, but even still, I don't really mind. I personally think it was a 10 out of 10 experience, but the one little critique being that. Now, as far as the movie goes, for, again, parental disclosure, you will see blue Smurf tits. It's just going to happen, okay? You're going to have these blue naked women walking around. You're going to see some nipples. It's going to happen. They're trying to sell you on the indigenous thing this time around.
They're trying to sell you on the nipples. Isn't that why people went the first time? They just want the nipples. Listen, guys, if you have children, you shouldn't go. You should have a disclaimer that you might see blue titties. To be honest, this is the greatest review Quantum's ever made because of the blue titties. You see Smurf tits. There's nothing better than Smurf titties. Like, please, everyone needs to see this movie just for the Smurf titties.
I don't know. They, for whatever reason, topless blue lady, that's what they wanted to push this time around. Hey, go for it. That's what they were after, right? Now, it's not like the whole movie is like that, right? They do, oddly enough, cover up, which I guess is where I got offended. I'm like, okay, so you can't put a fucking shirt on. Wonderful. So that was me, like...
I got offended. The tits are out, but then they put a shirt on, and that's where I got offended, that they could have just done that the whole time. Listen, free the blue titties. I demand the titties to be free. This is 2022, baby. Free the titties. Free the titties. I got Quantum's offended that they showed the titties and then one of them wore a shirt. He's like, you could have just done that the whole time. This is a good Christian man, people. Remember, a very good Christian man.
When I was watching the movie, I was like, you could have just done that from the get, and we would have saw all the indigenous garb and got that they were indigenous people. Did I really need to see your nipples? Not really. That was unnecessary. But that's my take.
It's unnecessary to show the nipples. Nipples are dangerous. They're gonna kill everybody. Nipples are, oh, naked women. Oh, God. Oh, God. Naked women. Titties. How dare you put titties in a movie? How dare you? Man, he would have hated The Wolf of Wall Street. There's titties all the time. Margot Robbie's titties. Just amazing. What is happening here?
Now, again, I truly believe like everybody should just watch this movie and have fun.
I'm surprised that he is promoting a movie with titties in it. He doesn't like titties. He doesn't like nudity. So it's very intriguing that this man is going, even with the titties. It's great. Good job. Quantum actually made a good review. I didn't even watch the whole damn thing, but good on you, buddy. Good on you. You did it. You did it. You did something that made me excited to watch a movie just for talking about blue titties. I love it. Free the titty. Hashtag free the blue nipples in chat. All right. What else we got? What else do we have? What else do we have? We have the anonymous stuff. Hold on. There was a specific thing that Tony put in here that he melted down during a video. What is this? Let's go Rambo a Hillbilly. Ooh. So this video had a little something something. What is this? Bring up the second Steam Deck video. Okay. We'll do the Steam Decks first then. We'll do the Steam Decks first. All right, let's see here. Just gotta, dude, this shit is so out of order. Okay, here, we're gonna do the first video for the Steam Deck that got him into trouble with Klutzy in the first place. We're definitely going over that. That is great. That's a fucking banger video. Banger fucking video. Anime titties. You must see Avatar for the titties.
So I just got the Steam Deck, and I literally already hate it, like, to no end.
So mind you that he spent a lot of money on this. Remember, if you don't remember, he spent about $600 something on this, and he doesn't like the device, which is a fair opinion. The problem is that what happens after this video is fucking amazing.
The first thing I hate about this product is that literally the screen gets ridiculously hot for no apparent reason. I mean, I get it. It's a device. It's going to contain heat, but it feels like when a phone is overheating way too much. The other problem is it doesn't just snap into keyboard mode. I'll show you. Like if you type the web browser, right, on some big brain shit, okay, it doesn't just pull up the keyboard. You've got to hit the Steam button and the X button to pull up a keyboard, which isn't broadly advertised anywhere. So you have to figure out, like, what the hell, 90% of the time. I'm trying to download AnyDeck, which is supposed to be the way you, like, emulate all this shit, okay? And the most annoying thing is I hit the download button, and it supposedly downloads. If you hit the download app, you're supposed to be able to click this folder, okay? And it's supposed to take you to an install folder, except I don't have one. All I keep getting is this bullshit right here, this emulate desktop. You click it, and all it does is give you fucking code, dude. I have no interest in code. I never want to learn code. I couldn't care less about code, right?
He can't care about the thing that emulation is built on. I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked to learn the code. I can't be fucked. I can't. Don't bother. Don't bother me with coding. How dare you? How dare you bother me with code? So you get the idea. He's just bitching and moaning about the Steam Deck the whole time. But in his Discord, apparently, he was caught kind of like saying, I love the Steam Deck. He was caught saying that, and people reported on it, made fun of him, blah, 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 blah. All he had to do was literally move it to a folder. That's all he had to do. But instead, he has a fucking meltdown on a video that's about 10 fucking minutes long. He can't be fucked. He can't be fucked to do the thing he has to do. But God forbid he doesn't actually do the thing that's going to make the device work. But that's just him. That's always been him. If something doesn't go exactly like how he wants it, he gives up. He gives up. He's just like, fuck this. Fuck this. Like, this is stupid. This is fucking stupid. So, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because you already know that this take is dog shit, right? So, oh, God. Let's see here. Steam Deck's biggest problem. Why I bought a Steam Deck again. So after he bitched and moaned about the first Steam Deck, right? After he bitched and moaned about the first Steam Deck, he bought another one, which I don't know why he would do that. If he hates a device so much, why are you buying a second one? That's another like $500 investment, or like $400, however much the Steam Deck is now. That's another massive investment for yourself. And he buys another one. And of course, he has to play the fucking One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition, which I don't know anything about the One Piece games, but this man is addicted to One Piece. And I grew up watching that shit, and now I hate the show because of this man. I know his wife is rich. Let's not bring his wife into it. It doesn't matter. But why would you buy a second one? There's no fucking reason. This video, from what I understand, is him talking really good about the Steam Deck.
So I want to tell you guys why I went back to the Steam Deck. Here I have the Steam Deck. This is the same 512 gigabyte version that I had before. I just bought it again. And the reason for that is because there was a chance that the fans were defective. So here, as you see, I'm installing my one.
There is a chance that the thing that made me mad was defective. Instead, you make a fucking video bitching about it. Don't really do the thing that works, and then you potentially block the airflow of the device. So, you didn't give it an honest review, buddy. You never did give it an honest review.
One Piece game here. Fans are not taking off like a carrier jet. It's still in the same case like it would have been, right? Which is great because it's showing, like, again, it was never in a million years the fact that I had a case. It's just the fact that the fans were defective. Now, I always give...
He's already running defense. He's like, there's no way it's something that I did. It's no way that the case, it's no way that I blocked the airflow. It's obviously the fans. It's obviously the fans of the device that was the problem. I bought a second one to prove it.
Some sort of airflow at the top here. It's not like obviously just stuck in a case, but you get the idea. It's not taking off like a carrier jet. So yeah, there's definitely something defective with the fans, for sure, 100%. And now with the addition of... And again, this is what made me buy it again. My biggest complaint, at least one of them, was that the screen was just way too dead, right? And well, all that can kind of be fixed when you go down into this new little plugin that they have called Vibrant Deck. And Vibrant Deck is like the best thing to happen to the Steam Deck because you're able to adjust things and get things where you want them to be.
Dude, his audio constantly goes in flux. It's like I hear pops and I hear things that I'm just like, what is happening? Why is this one section of my ear popping? The other side's too low. How are you a fucking calibrator, dude? How do you know anything about technology when you can't even get your fucking audio right?
Now, of course, that's just one plugin of many that I have, but you get the idea. And then also...
Why is he recording this on his phone? Like, what is happening?
There's the other aspect of, I also wasn't wrong, because it is still a tinkerer's device. But, like, the more I sit... I mean, let's really call it what it is. There are some challenges in the gaming world right now that you're not really seeing a lot of the games be finished. A lot of them are getting delayed until next year and things like that. So I wanted it a little more of a project. And so tinkering on the Steam Deck seemed like a fun little pastime. But I'm now, knowing that about the Steam Deck, went into it thinking how fun it would be to start tinkering up on this.
What was that, Gar? Chrysadar came to find out it wasn't a defective product. It needed to update to fix the thing. So he just has another one of these for no reason because he couldn't figure that one out. Every time something else comes out about this guy, it's so funny.
Playing around with Linux at my leisure. That is very different from casually just, having a little extra money, looking for a simplistic handheld, just trying to plug and play all my Steam games, just to be met with, of course, this right here, which is, again, things aren't always compatible. So sometimes you see playable, sometimes you don't, and you really have to check that. So that, for me, was like a really big thing. But seeing that I have the ability to just go in there and do what I got to do and all that stuff, it's great. So for me, Steam Deck is not really redeemed for all the points that I didn't like. The battery life still sucks. I still have to be plugged in. It still has the problems where, it's a pain. It is a pain with some things. But again, I just wanted a little bit more, I guess, if this makes any sense, of
a challenge because I like.
I'm not gonna lie. He must have fucked with the settings on the Steam Deck just from the vibrancy, because it's hurting my eyes, and I have these stupid fucking like sunglasses on, and I can tell if I took these off, that would just be so much saturation that my eyes would start to fucking hurt. I never could fucking in a million goddamn years look at something like this and think that looks good.
Like to mess with my PC, swapping out parts and hardware and all that stuff. So it was
He had to buy 2 Steam Decks just to find out about a plugin.
a little bit more in the way of fun. And then again, I did want to give it that second chance to see what is it even a second chance at this point? I wanted to give it another chance to see if that fan thing was legit, just because it was a defective unit. And so
it wasn't a defective unit, it was an update from what I understand. Please, for fuck's sake, Quantum, just own up to that. Own up to that. Just own up to it.
I'm glad to report that it is, because yeah, no, it's like super quiet even though something's installing, which was so not the case on my last unit, as you could go back and watch in the other videos, which of course adds to the frustration. So again, I wasn't wrong. When you pay $500+, right, and you're like over here downloading stuff, it shouldn't be taking off like it's on the runway. Like, it's just not supposed to do that. And
but the device oh my god, but the device doesn't really have any major differences based on the price point. Like, what is this?
This is proof of that right here. So hopefully by giving this video out, it kind of like helps some of you.
That's a good question, Shay. If one didn't work, why not troubleshoot instead of just buying a second one? That's a great fucking question. That's a question that you should ask yourself anytime you see someone go, this one thing doesn't work, and just throws it out the fucking window and goes, I'm gonna buy another one. Like, come on.
You guys who like maybe saw my Steam Deck videos and were like, oh, it's just unfair and overly critical. It's like, no, fair is fair. When you run into defective products and defective units, I have to report how unfortunate and how sucky that is. And then also, there was a little bit of a shock and awe, again, because I can't play every Steam game. I mean, after all, I did buy a Steam Deck and I can't actually play everything. So that did suck, you know? Say what we will about Nintendo Switch and all that, but like, you can literally pick up a Nintendo Switch and play every single Nintendo Switch game without any issue. So this being a Valve device and I can't play every Steam game, that's very different, especially since this runs at like low graphics for pretty much everything. Again, going into it, I'm aware of that. Now, some people say because the screen is at lower resolution and it's smaller that it doesn't really matter. It matters to me. And
but it... It's a smaller screen, it's a smaller device. Like, you're not gonna get fucking like amazing 4K quality out of it. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You're fucking smoking crack, you fucking retard. You're smoking crack.
I think I can still tell that I'm not playing a 1080p game most of the time and that textures are a little bit more muddier than they should be, things like that. But again, I guess reducing those expectations and being more in line with what Steam Deck is what helps it be better. But in the end, I think, again, this is a device that, again, not for everybody. As many Steam Deck owners will tell you, it's just not for everybody. You have to really be willing to tinker and play around with it. As you can clearly see, I'm willing to do that now. But
now he's... So why did you bitch about it the first time then? If you were clearly looking to tinker with it, why didn't you tinker with the original one and figure out why the fan wasn't working? Why didn't you try to figure out why the plugin wasn't working that you just didn't look up at the time? I'm trying to understand the logic train here, where he goes, the first one was broken, it was defective, nothing worked. Okay, you said that you wanted to tinker with it. Why didn't you tinker with the original? Why did you have to buy a second one and then give this one better praise? It just doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused why you would buy a second one then. It doesn't, like, the whole concept of what you're stating here doesn't make sense on any logical level. Just tinker with the first one. Why did you have to buy a second one?
You have to get yourself in that mindset. So for me, I wanted the challenge. And so if there's some cool plugins that you guys know or some cool tips or some tricks you can pass along for the Steam Deck to make it better, that'd be great. I'd be looking forward to anybody who's actually looking to help out with like my experience and like maybe doing the whole Linux challenge thing, because I'm very...
All right, yeah, you guys get the fucking idea. This man can't fucking do some shit. Chris, it's to flex his money. Money doesn't matter when it comes to this shit. Like, what is the point of buying a second one? You could have just tinkered with the first one. The logic is completely devoid. There's no reason to buy a second one if you're going to say I'm going to tinker with it in general. Why buy a second one? Just tinker with the first one and figure out why it doesn't work. Why? Like, why not tinker with the first one? I'm so confused by that entire fucking statement. All right, 10 out of 10 fucking terrible review by Quantum TV per usual. All right, now we're getting into, what's this one? Ah. I love this one. We're getting into the meat of it now, boys. We're getting to the meat of it now, boys and girls. The meat of it now. The reason that I'm talking about Quantum again. The reason that I'm talking about this guy again. We're back. We're here to talk about this little video that was made. So, if you don't remember, we talked about it in the beginning of this stream, or you don't know anything about it, Quantum, this whole entire drama started because of an Elden Ring review. Now, Elden Ring is an amazing fucking game made by From Software, the guys that make Dark Souls. It's a very difficult game, and it's a lot of fucking fun. There's a lot of different ways to play the game. There's a lot of experiences to be made. The story is very interesting. There's a lot of things that make that game spectacular, right? So, the Game of the Year awards rolled up this year, and Elden Ring was nominated for Game of the Year. And everyone was sitting there going, oh, well, Elden Ring should win Game of the Year. Even though God of War Ragnarok came out, Elden Ring should win Game of the Year because it changed so much. It did so many things for the gaming community, right? It's a fucking phenomenal game. What happens is that during the gaming awards, Elden Ring won. It won Game of the Year. Rightfully so, in my opinion. Now, Quantum wasn't too happy. Quantum wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. There's a part that karma comes back to bite him in the ass, dude. To bite him in the ass, and I love it. I love it. It bit him so hard because he was going off and saying, there's no way that Elden Ring's gonna win Game of the Year. This game is dog shit. I hate this fucking game, and all these things, right? But he never played the game, and that was proven through Gara and a handful of other people. He never really played the game, ever. So him making that review was just to farm hate views, which he does for a lot of his videos. Now, he makes a video coping that Elden Ring won, and I love the karma. The universe corrects itself. Elden Ring wins Game of the Year, and Quantum copes. We don't live... Time isn't on a line, people. We're in a fucking circle. We've come back to the real reason that Quantum started this shit.
Hey, yo, so the Game Awards just ended, and Elden Ring took Game of the Year. And I'm going to say this right now. I don't know how a game that didn't have any memorable characters that anybody could bond with, any, emotional story or anything like that beats out games that had that. And it was like the only thing this game had was difficulty. And if you add an easy mode, half the player base would disappear. But okay, whatever. Yeah, that's Game of the Year. Let's see what happens in 2023. How many of these Souls players will still...
He's so mad. He's so mad. He's so mad, bro. He's so mad. I love it. He's so mad, dude. He's so fucking mad. Spectre with the $4.99. I got to see the awards live with my best friend. The minute I get back to the car, I see Quantum cope, and it was all beautiful, brilliant. Yes, Spectre, yes.
Still be playing that game. Probably fucking zero, but okay, let's play the game. And you know what? Take your victory laps, have your fun, whatever, Elden Ring Game of the Year, but we all know what happened, man. It ain't really a Game of the Year.
What do you mean? Hold on. What does he mean that we all know what happened? He's talking like Kanye. He's like, you know what happened. You know these people. These people, they are coming after me. They orchestrated Elden Ring to win like it's some kind of fucking cabal of gamers. I love it. Blaster with the $5. All dislikes are fraudulent because Quantum could never do no wrong. Just a product created from living in an echo chamber. Exactly.
Like, nobody's going to be playing that game. Bro, the game has already lost traction. It's already losing players. I guarantee you, the further we get down the years, it's just not going to be what people are expecting.
Dude, that's every game. Nobody plays a game forever. The Dark Souls people and the speedrunners will still fucking play that game. And the overall community will obviously wane. That's every fucking video game. What are you talking about? Like, what? Every game that has ever been put out that is an amazing, amazing piece of content, right? Naturally wanes off over a period of time. But the thing is that people still play Dark Souls. They still go back for it because that game has replayability. Not a lot of games have replayability anymore. And that's something that From Software fucking markets it. It markets it for mass replayability. You are coping so fucking hard. There are games that have massive replayability that don't have this massive fan base anymore. You still have Bloodborne, you still have Dark Souls, you still have Skyrim, you still have Oblivion, you still have fucking Fallout. All of these games that are narrative-driven focus can still be replayable. And the fact that you aren't, like, getting that through your brain because you're just pissed off that Elden Ring won because you look like an idiot somehow is just amazing. I love it.
Of the year. Like, nobody's going to be playing that game. Bro, the game has already lost traction. It's already losing players. I guarantee you, the further we get down the years, it's just not going to be what people are expecting. It's not going to continue that same energy, bro. But hey, enjoy your game. Have fun with it. But I ain't with it.
The universe just comes back and dick slaps this man like right in the face after all these months. I love it. I love every minute. So, there's another thing that happened. So he proceeds to cope, right? Like he's coping. He's coping pretty hard. He's bitching and moaning, right? He's bitching and moaning. So there was this short that got put out, right here. So this short was made by a creator known as Addicted to Horror Nights with 33 subscribers, right? So this video hit about 2.4K views. It's a quick short. We're going to let it play first.
Hey, yo, so the Game Awards just ended and Elden Ring took Game of the Year. And I'm going to say this right now. I don't know how a game that didn't have any memorable characters that anybody could bond with, any emotional story or anything like that.
See, this guy makes a quick short just laughing at Quantum's terrible take, right? Like he just makes the quickest of shorts just making fun of him, which is viable because everyone can make fun of him. He's a public figure. This is the problem that that comes out of this, right? So after he starts doing this, right? After this video comes out, he starts malding in the comments section that someone made fun of him. So we have the first comment, Ultra Instinct Batman 8165. I just enjoy trolling the trolls. That's a lie. You fucking get triggered. Don't you pretend like you're trolling the trolls. That's not what you're doing. You mauled every single fucking time that something comes up. Every time. You can't help it. That's not trolling. That's not trolling. You're just dumb as shit. You can't handle it. So another comment, Ultra Instinct Batman, the MCU, I have no idea what the fuck that means, has nothing to do with me, but I see you got a main role. Good for you. The Ghost Wolf. Only shameful if I'm profiting off of this farm I've made. I'm milking you boys good. He is coping so hard that people are making fun of him that he's going into comment sections going, I trolled you guys. I trolled you. I'm not actually mad that Elden Ring won. I just think it's funny. I'm just trolling you guys. No. We know the truth. We know the truth. You wouldn't have kicked out Anonymous in your Discord if Elden Ring didn't trigger you so often. You wouldn't have made a complete stink out of Actman's videos or Mischief's videos if Elden Ring didn't trigger you a little bit. There wouldn't be a reason for you to record a video like you did to troll the trolls if it didn't get to you just a little bit. You're the easiest man to fuck with. It's incredible. All right, let's see the next one. It's called Strategy. What the fuck? Open original. So he makes another comment. Flame Fist, it's called Strategy. Who cares as long as I get my bag from trolling y'all? What? Dude, I love this. I love that he thinks that he's trolling people, acting like a fucking loser. Actually, there's a comment to somebody who's watched me for a pretty decent amount of time. VR Hell Official. Not responding isn't hiding. I just don't take you seriously. Think about it. Every time you claim something, I carry on with my life, laughing my ass off. There's nothing you can do but cope. That is ironic, coming from the man that is the ultimate cope machine. The ultimate cope machine. That is so beautiful that you're telling people that they are coping. Fucking dying. All right, let's do another comment. Last comment, then I'm done trolling for today. What was it? I challenged Quantum to debate him in that comment section, and he declined. Obviously, he declined. He'll never go on a debate. He'll never do a show. He'll never call into anyone. There's no way, because he knows he'll get bodied. He knows he'll get bodied. Every single time, he knows he will get bodied. It's just how it works. What else we got here? Let's see. Last comment before that I'm done trolling today. Cry all you want, but YouTube investigated your claims and gave you their verdict. Kind of bullshit that they went with that route. Yes, the bad evasion Willie Mack show proved was a complete misdirect, like a complete fuck up. Like, that was true. But everything else for all that time, the thing is that you delete evidence constantly. So, come on. You don't have to move on, but much like in the case of Casey Anthony verdict, the court of public opinion does not matter. He compared himself to Casey Anthony. No, Quantum, did you kill your baby? Is that the situation that we're in? He's comparing that he killed his baby. Spectre with the 199. So him calling Akmam's mom is considered trolling. If you call anyone's fucking mother for internet beef or just trying to be a douchebag in general, you're an asshole. Like, you're a fucking brain dead loser piece of shit. I still hold that to this day. Oh my god, I love that he compared himself to Casey Anthony. Holy shit. The court of public opinion does not matter. Facts were given. The verdict wasn't issued. Y'all lost. No, you still act like an idiot. No, but I don't want you deplatformed, Quantum. I never wanted that in the first place. I may have said it like on an offhand comment, and I apologize for that. I grew a lot as a creator. Now I understand that the thing is that people like you, people that are lol cows, and people say that they don't deserve a platform. No, keep your platform. Keep your platform. The reason I'm saying that is because I still get to make fun of you. Like, people get to call out your bullshit. This is why I don't like people that go for the deplatforming angle, because we're going to lose out on so many fucking people that are idiots. So many fucking people that we can make fun of. So many people that deserve to be criticized. Why go for the ban? Like, yes, YouTube should have been notified of his copyright abuse. Obviously, at least giving him like some kind of slap on the wrist, some kind of warning, but not to fully fucking take him off YouTube. Like, I don't believe in that shit. I just think it's hilarious how much of a fucking idiot he is. He violated TOS multiple times. Ackman kind of pushed that label a little far, if I'm going to be completely honest with that. If I'm going to be completely honest, child endangerment one, the ban evasion one, there's a few that were kind of pushing it. The scams one might be legitimate. The the harassment policies are legitimate, all those things. But YouTube doesn't really care. YouTube just kind of doesn't give a shit. It'll never actually enforce its own rules. Like, it'll randomly hit people for no reason. Like, channels will be deleted for no reason. Strikes will be issued out for no reason, unless somebody who's higher up on the food chain complains directly to their partner manager, to Mommy Susan. But nobody was able to do that during the Quantum TV arc. Nobody. Like, even Actman, who had a channel manager, was kept in the dark on all this shit. It's just weird. But I don't want Quantum to go off the platform. I never did. I just want to keep making fun of him. So he bitched and moaned, cope, seethed, mauled, all this bullshit, right? Let's see here. What else? What else has he done? Thank you, Jax, for the $5 for your generosity. Praise be Russell. True. Praise be Russell J. Salvatore. The man, the myth, the legend. Age is just a number and time is just a place. 10 out of 10, Russell. Also, Quantum needs brain cells. They need to be injected into his head. Here's more content in the future. Also, you broke the promise about QTV, Chris, to do something dumb. Yeah, I know, but come on. This is Christmas. This man jump-started a lot of shit for me. And to be honest, I feel grateful. I feel grateful that Quantum was such an idiot that I was able to have a platform in general. I was able to meet so many cool people because of that. And to be honest, he's just a lol cow that I love to make fun of. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. All right, so let's see what else here. YouTube harassment is a real problem. Ackman. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? What is this one? I don't remember this one. Ackman inspired a digital mob. Oh, that was back in September. Okay, no, that's an old one. That's old. That's old. Old boy. We're not going over that one. I don't want to go over the TikTok censorship shit. I just want to keep laughing at his stupid shit. Let's see here. Okay, so another comment that he posted is actually another friend of the channel, Rambo Tweety. Rambo, so he ats Rambo and goes, "You literally are some three-toothed hillbilly crying stolen valor. I'm not worried in the least. Nothing is going to happen to me regarding that claim, but you're welcome to try." Well, Rambo is trying, and if it ends up being a thing, bro, you're kind of fucked. But it's just funny that he calls him a fucking hillbilly. That's his only response to that. Even though Rambo, I can't say that. Bad Chris, can't say that. Can't say it. What's this one? So this guy, so he has another comment. So this is him malding in a comment section for a fucking like random YouTube short. Mind you, this man has 76K subscribers and he's malding in fucking comments. Let's see here. So Zero Needs Coffee goes, "Which game should have won in your opinion?" Quantum TV. Honestly, I'm just trolling you guys. Games I play never win Game of the Year. That sounds like cope. So I truly don't care. I do feel like it's BS that Forza H5 wasn't even nominated. Wait, hold up. Chill. Hold on. Let's rewind. Rewind. He's upset that a racing game wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. Dude, what? Racing games suck. I hate racing games. And I get that. That's my opinion. But I don't think a racing game needs to be fucking Game of the Year. The only good racing game ever was the PS2 Hot Wheels game where they gave you the fucking, like, the steering wheel and the pedals and shit. That's the only good racing game. You can't change my fucking mind. And GT7 won. That was the only thing I'm actually salty as fuck about. No, you're wrong. Wrong. Let's see here. What's this one? Elden Ring is like a supervillain. Wait, what? He calls Elden Ring a supervillain. Oh my god. Ain't no way Souls players are still rocking with Elden Ring in 2023. Most already put it down. Like he knows? Like he knows? Does he check like the Steam forums all the time? Does he check the Steam player base? I'm so confused by that concept. It's the supervillain. Ain't no Souls players are still rocking with Elden Ring in 2023. Dude, what? What? He definitely checks the player counts on Steam all the time. He has to. Let's see here. What's this one? That's fair. The players are just so nasty. They're nasty. Everyone who's played Elden Ring is a nasty motherfucker, guys. Like, come on, get it together. That all they do is harass others who don't like the game, saying get good and antagonizing them. So this sentence right here, not really that accurate. Sure, the fan base does say get good, but that's the concept of it. They don't treat people like shit. They only did it to you, and most people said that you're an asshole because you are an asshole. You're somebody that copy-striked multiple people. You're somebody who didn't even play the game that you reviewed. You were the one that went out of their way to find somebody's information, to call them and get mad at them and threaten legal action. Then when it was when you couldn't get in contact with that singular person, you call the mother. You are the nasty person. Meanwhile, it's literally a trial and error simulator. Okay? If the fans weren't such losers about a diverse crowd trying to give the game a chance and not being up for the live, die, repeat simulator that it is, it might barely be tolerable. That said, the devs built this game to foster that elitism amongst gamers. Okay, so now he's saying that From Software purposely makes the game hard to cultivate a fan base of people that will talk shit. That is so incorrect. What are you fucking speaking on? From Software just makes their games and they sell it. Like, they're not thinking, oh, how can we make the most fucking toxic fan base ever created and just send them out into the world to start fucking with people. That's not... Imagine if From Software did that. Imagine if From Software sat in their fucking rooms, they sat in their board meetings and said, hey guys, listen, our games are incredibly difficult. Our games are very, very get good oriented. And what we need to do is build a fan base of people that are going to be toxic all the time. They need to be toxic. These people need to be the most outspoken fans out of any other franchise. I don't think they're doing that. I don't think that they're doing that on an active basis. Let's see here. These players think they're hardcore simply for playing a death simulator until they win. Well, to be honest, like, if you're able to finish a game that is really fucking difficult, it's kind of good. You're kind of awesome at it. Let's see here. But yeah, that's it. You just fucking malded the whole time. You little bitch boy. Little bitch boy. All the time. All right, we have the Rambo Tweety stuff. Let's see here. It literally is somebody hillbilly bitch. All right, so these are the other things. Do we have everything? Did we cover anything else that I've missed here? What's this one? I don't know. No shot. He made a video on Minxie? Bruh, I didn't even know that this happened. Blaster with the $5. Thank you for your generosity. Now that Elden Ring won Game of the Year, I would like to nominate this L to our unreformed Orthodox minister, Master Troller, Q Clinton TV. True. I didn't know this. I didn't know that he made a video on you, Minxie. That's actually funny as shit. He made two? Ah. See, he kept your videos up but deleted mine. Ugh. Such a my heart broke. My heart. It hurts. Ah. I wish he kept my video up. Re-upload it, Quantum. Re-upload my video, please. I'm begging you. This is me begging you to re-upload my video. This is a love stream to you. All right, so let's see what he has to say about my good friend Minxie.
You see how that red kind of just blends together? That's what ends up happening when you try and stretch color gamut.
A few moments later.
You can't trust like what you see on YouTube. You really can't. If you see Black Crush on the stream, it's not that Crush in real life.
So riddle me this, Batman. If there's
he starts off with a riddle me this Batman line.
not that much black crush in real life for this one example where you're showing your cell phone, because that's what this is, actually crushing out data, how the hell are you trying to have people believe my settings are so bad when you can't even accurately represent it? Pick a fucking lane.
Like, we're still trying to be objective for Quantum TV here, not.
Shut up, bitch!
Damn, the shut up bitch! Damn! Mixie, you got bodied. You got bodied in this video with a shut up bitch from The Rock. How does that make you feel, Minxie?
Quantum TV wants to act like there's a giant ass smear campaign against him.
A few moments later.
If you have any questions about the integrity of Quantum TV's brand, look at the gummy flowers.
When you legit drop a video full of lies, slander, and then you harvest content from my fucking channel.
This is the same person that sat on my channel harvesting a shit ton of my videos, sitting for over an hour, just shit talking and slandering the entire time.
Oh my god, is he serious right now? Oh god. So he makes a video talking shit. Then Minxie goes, "You're talking shit right now. You're talking shit." And then he goes, "Oh yeah, says the person who's talking shit first." Oh my god, this is fucking childish.
And I mean, it's not the only time that this has happened. This has been going.
Oh wow, he is going through your entire back catalog, Minxie. Damn. Hey Minxie, to his point on the video that he made about us during that live stream, have you ever thought about just copyright striking him? Because he stated that if he used any of our content, we would strike him too. No? I assume that's a no. I assume that's a no. I assume that's a no. Because nobody would do that. So Quantum defeated his own point from months ago that we would strike his videos if he used our content. So you're dumb as shit, bro. Even the points back then, you can't even just fucking do. You can't even stay consistent, dude.
Going on for months and months. I mean, you're a parasite that tries to do things like get on the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp drama. When that failed, you go right back onto the next hate bandwagon. And, you know, you just got mad because you got caught this time. But keep that same energy. You don't want people harvesting content, but you do it to others. Like I said, keep that same energy.
So you decided to leak or post or whatever the fuck you did today, an exposed video on him full of freaking lies.
But oddly enough, you couldn't point out a single lie that this video told, and instead you reinforced the fact that you guys are no more than cancel Karens trying to ruin someone's reputation.
Oh my god, cancel Karens. Dude, this is the thing, Quantum. There's no cancel Karens on a reputation when you are the one destroying your own reputation by your actions. If you just didn't respond to half of this shit and just let it go, or maybe owned up to the fact that you're kind of an asshole and just own it, people would ignore you and people would just let you go. But you just have to keep rolling on this train of just trying to talk shit to people. Spectre, he's also exposed for stalking your Twitch streams. Femtanga, I would milk QTV using my video for ad rev. Fair, bro.
And since he shoots this with like a Samsung phone, generally like it can actually distort the picture a little bit. Like it'll usually clean up the reds a bit. It won't show as much oversaturation.
So here I am using my Samsung Galaxy S22, and I wanted to prove a point here, okay? Dude's full of shit. So, as you can clearly see...
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, why does he not have like a capture card or something for the TV? Because it does look like shit. Like, those flowers don't look real. They don't look authentic. It looks like dog shit.
See, the reds are not cleaned up. It looks absolutely terrible, exactly like it did in his video. And I can be dramatic and let my camera do auto ISO. And oh my God, it's so terrible. It's awful. But let me show you something in real time. Even on a cell phone, if you tap the screen, you lock the auto exposure, and then you lower it down so it's not as bright, you can...
Yeah, no, I'll bring Minxie in for this one.
Fix it to where you don't have as radioactive color. But again, it's a cell phone, so it has serious limitations. But again, Samsung in no way, shape, or form cleans up the color. That's just a fucking lie. Okay, so here's that same clip, but now we're showing you on our... What's this now? This is our camera here, and we're going to go ahead and show you something else, okay? So this is also the phone that he says that I use. I actually use it as a monitor. I do not use it as a a main recording device when I do comparisons. But again, using my phone as the field view monitor, it's kind of like, you see what this is already.
Dude, the flowers look worse now. Like, what? Now they just look cartoonish. What is happening?
But we're going to have more fun with this, okay? So as you see, filmmaker mode. Again, one of the things to also note, red is one of the hardest colors, period, to translate accurately on camera. So that's one thing when you do TV comparisons, you'll know. Now, if you don't believe me, take out your cell phone right now and try to record this same exact scene and the Spears and Munsell UHD benchmarking disc. And for anybody wondering, we'll get the information up. We are in Chapter 7, and we are 3 minutes and 53 seconds in. You can pause here, and you can try to record it with your cell phone.
You love how he's tried to take shit out of context like a dumbass. I love that when I love when he tries doing that. It's the best shit. Like, he pretends that people like don't watch his content when he makes like a terrible take or if he does something stupid. That people are like, I never understood that part where he turns around and goes, well, people clip me out of context, but nobody's clipping him out of context. I've literally showed the majority of his content while commenting over it and talking about it in real time. But he doesn't give anyone else the benefit of the doubt when he's clipping videos and shit. So he's kind of a bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna bring Minxie in. There we go. Hello, person.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm gorgeous. Hell yeah. Hell
yeah.
Hell yeah.
We love Chris the Narc.
True.
We do. True. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown on this. The reason that I said that he was harvesting me for content, is because him and Ninjishin got into it off platform. Wasn't even on YouTube, wasn't on Twitch, wasn't on anything, right? So he stalked my channel and dug up old fucking footage of that particular video where I was going over Ninjishin's live stream. So he was using my content to shit on Ninjishin. The reason that I popped off is because he was using me to get back at somebody else. This wasn't, oh, he's using my content to actually respond back to me. He's using my content for someone that isn't even on YouTube anymore just to shit on him and war on him for no fucking reason. Ninjishin wasn't even on YouTube anymore at this point.
I do remember at the time that he decided to move away because now what he's doing is like actual TV calibrations and working with like a major company. I remember that. It's so funny to me that he was just trying to shit on Ninjishin through shitting, like, using your content to shit on him, which is ridiculous. Like he's just talking shit on somebody through you. Like,
That's what he was doing. So when I say you were harvesting my content to basically shit on Ninjishin because you felt that you were triggered and you needed to make a video on YouTube about somebody that isn't even fucking on YouTube anymore because you got butthurt over some fucking emails, you need to get fucking checked.
Yeah.
That's why I popped off.
That's
the context of that.
I can see that. Wait, what's the gaslighting tab? I'm curious what he means by gaslighting. What the fuck is...
I don't even know. I got pretty spicy in that because... And then all he wanted to do was call me a bitch and a Karen through the whole thing. And I'm like, you can't intellectually wreck somebody. You're not worth my time.
Well, yeah, but that's always been his defense well, not even really his defense. It's just his MO. Like, all he does, he doesn't actually add anything to the conversation. He doesn't add anything based on the situation itself. He just has to go, you're a bitch.
That's pretty much. He's like, you're a bitch, you're a Karen. I'm like, well, actually say something of substance because you're not intellectually wrecking me right now. You have no brain cells, and that's the only thing you can come out with.
Exactly. What's the gaslighting part? I'm so curious.
You lie?
I don't remember. I didn't actually go over because this is the time. This live stream was where I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, I'm not doing any more videos on YouTube about you. I'm not giving you the attention. I'm not giving you what you want.
Right.
So I had said that we're done on YouTube. If we talk about Cupcake TV as a lolcow, it's going to be on Twitch, which now it's confirmed that he's pissed off that me and Rich have been talking about him on Twitch because he mentioned it in his Cope video, which is fucking even more hilarious, which I went over yesterday.
So he's like actually stalking your and Rich's fucking Twitch
I'm
channels?
pretty sure he's probably heard you on my Twitch when we were covering some of that stuff too.
He probably forgot about me because I've just been so inactive on his bullshit. Well, he's now gonna get reminded.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to hear the gaslighting part of this video. This seems funny. Like, let's go with the gaslighting.
You lie, you slander to this level. I would.
Can I be honest? Why are all of his memes in like 144p. Like every meme is in 144.
No, they're like early 2000 memes. I don't understand why he can't.
He could just fix the resolution on most of those. Like, come on.
Do you know
dude.
what's? Oh, do you know the funniest shit, Chris? You know how I called him out. I was like, you don't have any actual equipment that you use, and then he took the time to record all of the equipment like on his bed or something in this video, and he still doesn't fucking use it. He records everything with his phone. I'm like, do you actually own this equipment? Did you have to sell it after you made this video? Did you go to a pawn shop just to stage this video, this video, and then go sell all the shit? Because it doesn't make any sense.
There's no fucking. Imagine if he did do that. Imagine.
Right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Seriously. At this point, because you released this video about Ninjishin, who is now, at this moment in time, an innocent bystander, I would seek legal action against you. I personally would seek legal.
So what do you mean by you would personally seek?
Well, because
you would say that Ninjishin should do that.
Because he took this back onto YouTube. Ninjishin's gone, right? He's trying to slander Ninjishin's brand. And I understand that they have beef off platform. I get that. But he was so triggered that he made a video about somebody that's not even active as a content creator on YouTube and tried to slander him more, actually give out misinformation. So I advocated that if like Ninjishin should just take this shit to fucking court if he keeps this shit up. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I genuinely believe Ninjishin should just stay the fuck out of this shit. Like, what?
Oh yeah, no, he's completely done.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he's doing really well for himself, unlike other people that we are currently discussing. So, like, Ninjishin doing anything like that just wouldn't be viable. What are you really gonna get out of him? It's like when me and Gara were doing the live stream involving the Discord leaks. It's like when we talked about it, where if the Ackman wanted to sue Quantum, he's not gonna get much out of that. Nor is like
no, he's not.
Yeah,
but...
more on the lines, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. Tony, I'll probably drag you in a second. Just give me a minute.
Okay, I know it's not worth it, but it's the principle of the thing, and it would be fucking hilarious. It's just like when you said you would go, like we would all roll up to court if Quantum and the Ackman did actually go to court.
Yeah.
So you know, it is. It's.
I would 100% pull up, like the Onision shit. I would 100% pull up. I would be sitting.
I would be there with fucking pom poms on.
Yeah, I would be sitting in the front fucking row, laughing every time he would open his mouth. I would just laugh my ass off, and the judge would probably kick me out because I would just be laughing so fucking hard.
We'd be laughing so much we'd get kicked out of the courtroom.
True. Spectre with a $4.99. This is why we always say QTV, King Thrash, and all the lolcows Big C have covered just have to be related somehow. They all act
they have
the same
to be.
way. No, it's just a lolcow mentality. That's just literally it. And Dr. Bear, I am very glad that you're back, dude. It's good having you back. I'm glad that hopefully your surgeries went well and you passed firefighter school. Good shit, dude.
Action against you.
Shut up, bitch.
Does he only just keep editing every time you have something? He just edits the shut up bitch in there.
I actually feel bad for The Rock that he uses The Rock, and then he turns around and says, "Don't go see the Black Adam movie," and completely goes against The Rock and goes like it's a Satanist movie, but he uses Rock clips and like everything.
Oh my God,
you're such a fucking fanboy.
Wait, what is this instigation part? There's so I love the fucking chapters. Cancel culture, hypocrisy, facts versus fiction, gaslighting, caught in 4K, misinformation, proving his calibration gear, instigation, the ultimate L. These are terrible.
I know.
I want to go. Let's skip to the instigation part.
It's not even a good video, honestly.
No. I could just tell it's bad just off the start. All right, so let's go into the instigation.
Bitch, don't play with me.
Ninjishin's actually moved on with his life. He moved on X amount of months ago.
Meanwhile, I know I showed you guys receipts of him literally emailing me first, talking about Anonymous betraying me and all that bullshit as if I cared.
Yeah, I mean, okay. In all fairness, yes. Ninjishin did some petty. Ninjishin emailed fucking Quantum TV, and he did throw some salt on the wound with Anonymous leaving. He did do that. However, this individual was so fucking triggered, he had to go to YouTube, harvest content from my channel to try to slander Ninjishin and get back at him. when he's not even on YouTube. Like this is the crazy.
I understand that, but like Ninjishin shouldn't have done that in the first place. Like,
oh no, I agree. He shouldn't have done that at all.
Like there's no
but
reason.
It's funny.
Like it's funny, but the thing is like you're kind of just you're poking a bear that shouldn't be poked. If you're if you're trying to leave this all behind, like I like Ninjishin, I really do, but he shouldn't have done this. It just doesn't make sense to email that. It's not even poking the bear. It's more on the lines of like, why would you do that? Like why? What is the point of doing that? Like I understand that Quantum said a lot of shit about you, and that the suspicion is that he did bought the phone for all those phone calls. Like I get that. I get it. I get where his frustration lies, but there's no reason to email him like that. That's just me. That's just
like
how
I said,
I
don't agree with the beef off platform. I didn't condone that. What I popped off at, like, you don't even have footage to get back at this person, so you're stalking my channel to get footage to get back at somebody else.
True.
Like,
true.
That's where I had the like, oh no, bitch. Like you don't I'm gonna pop off with that one.
True. Also, a couple of super chats. Blaster, why does he keep using the guy from Fortnite? Julian, all these lolcows pass around the same brain cells to each other like game of basketball. Also, Tipster can use that rock gif. I also use that. Jax with the 5. We need to get people from Twitch days to the wait, what? We need to get the people from the Twitch days to get the final takes. Yeah, no.
Reference your early
Twitch people suck. Just kidding. I fucking use Twitch.
Your point of me treating Anonymous like shit. He was running around in your Discords, and the only way I found out was Ninjishin emailed me as of like 2 days ago on some drama shit like I gave a fuck.
But you definitely,
He gave a fuck because he made 2 videos about it.
Well, he also left a voicemail for
oh yeah, the 2 voicemails.
2 voicemails. He definitely gave a fuck. But again, Ninjishin, you shouldn't have emailed him. There's absolutely no reason. This video is terrible. Like every aspect.
Terrible.
Oh
you don't
my
have
God.
to keep watching it, dude.
I don't even know.
That's the context. The reason that this video even exists is because I popped off on a live stream calling him out on his bullshit. So then he turned around and tried to make this video discrediting me, which I didn't even respond to because I'm like, I'm not giving you the attention that you want, you sad little sorry piece of shit. And I moved on.
Little bald bastard. I wonder how tall he is. I wonder if I like tower over him, like 6 foot. So like maybe he's short. That'd be cool. Maybe he's a midge. Maybe he's a midge. Maybe he's a midge.
Hey, on behalf of short people, Chris, racist. No, I'm kidding.
Bro! You can't say that! No!
I know.
No!
Hey, no, that's not fair. I jumped on your stream and I stream sniped you and someone was like, I don't know, I think you had Matt on or somebody's like, quick, somebody say the N-word. I'm like, I'm on fucking Twitch. Don't do that. You're gonna get me canceled.
Listen, Matt's just a shit stirrer. Also, Digital Homic, thank you for the 3-month resubscription. Hey, seems Cupcake TV is lacking brain cells. Yeah, no shit.
All the brain cells.
All right, Tony. What do you want? I'm dragging your ass in here.
I'm gonna jump out actually, Chris.
Right,
I don't want to
Mixie.
derail your stream.
Oh,
but that
no,
was the
you're
part
fine.
that's the part that he finally made a video about me outside of all of the controversial truth ones, which were pathetic anyway.
I miss Controversial Truth. That was my favorite channel of all my life. That was my favorite channel. Like, unironically, it was my favorite channel.
Oh my God. All right, Chris.
All right. Bye, Mixie. Thanks for coming.
Bye, chat. Love you.
Thank you, Mixie. Tony, what the fuck do you want?
I just want to say, this fucking idiot says all the time, I work 20 hours a day, but he has the time to go on comment sections to melt the fuck down. He makes videos all the fucking time about other people what think about him. Fucking hypocrisy at this point.
He will never learn, man. He's straight up gonna stay the same. I imagine like 10 years down the line, he's still gonna be like this. Let's see.
Of course.
Julian with the 5. There's also his god awful first impressions, God of War Ragnarok. He advocated for Kratos to beat his wife. What?
Yeah, yes.
Hold on. I don't want to watch that because I don't want to spoil God of War Ragnarok. Dude, I want to play that game so bad, but I don't feel like breaking out my PS4 and waiting till PC. So I won't watch that review. I've heard it's bad. I heard it's terrible, but I will not watch that review to avoid spoilers for myself. I will ruin Avatar for everybody, but I will not ruin God of War Ragnarok for myself. I won't fucking do that.
I mean, fair.
Spectre with the 199. Ha, Andre the Giant. Yes.
Fuck off with Spectre. You smell fit.
Wait, what? Is that a diss against you? What's happening here? Are you arguing? Are you two arguing?
He calls me Andre the Giant for some reason.
Well, yeah, Tony, because you troll the shit out of him. Even though he likes feet, you troll the shit out of him.
I know. Defense light.
All right. What was the thing you wanted to add, Tony?
Also, I know I give a lot of shit for being a boomer. Okay, you don't know about PCs and all the, but you fucking learn at least. Quantum can't even Google for his fucking Steam Deck. He could have installed a fucking plugin that would have helped him with his games to play on the Steam Deck, and he had to buy 2 Steam Decks to find about a plugin for his screen to adjust the brightness and contrast, for fuck's sake.
It's incredible that he bought 2 of them. I'm still very, very, very surprised that he bought 2 of them. Like he even says in the second one, he's like, oh, after tinkering with it, I was like, why didn't you tinker with the first one? Like, what is the point of buying the second one then if you're just gonna tinker with the second one? It doesn't make any sense. Just do it to the first. Oh God. Let's see.
Wasted money.
Waste of fucking money. Black Cobra with the 2. Hey Chris, you got time to check out the Alex video? I might. Really depends. Maybe. If it's not about Quantum, I don't want to like put it in here. I'll be honest. Dude, I'm way over 40 and I figured out the Steam Deck can emulate stuff. Quantum is just clueless, ignorant individual. Very true. Very true.
Imagine if he tried to install ROMs on his fucking phone.
Imagine he tried to install ROMs on his phone. All right. Anything else you want to add, Tony?
No, basically nothing. I'm sorry for DMing the Rambo comment. I just found it too funny.
Yeah, no, it is funny that he called Rambo a hillbilly. That shit was great.
Rambo has served 13 fucking years in the military. Quantum has done nothing in his fucking life.
True, brother, true. Thank you for calling in, Tony. I appreciate it, dude.
No problem, man.
All right. Holy shit. All right. Okay. I think we caught up. I think we caught up on a lot. Like I've missed a lot. There might be some things that I'm missing, but I think we went over the important part. I appreciate Tony and Minxie for calling in. I think we're gonna end off the stream here, boys and girls. I genuinely appreciate everybody that came out today and all the generous donations. It means a lot, especially during the holiday season. Quantum, like, listen, man. I covered you again because I thought it would just be funny. And then I'm reminded why I think you're an idiot and why I don't like you and why you keep doing all this bullshit. It's so funny. There's parts of what you do that will never make sense to me. To this day, it's been months. It's been multiple months. And you have not grown. You have not evolved. You have not become a better person. And that's what I ultimately want from my videos, is that the criticism will be levied and then you will grow as a person. Like that's all criticism should be, is that you take it, learn from it, and grow from it. If you think the criticism isn't valid, that's fine. But the minute you start attacking those people, especially when they're making fun of you for being kind of an asshole, be an adult. Just take it. Just take the fucking criticism. But you can't do that, and you're never going to do that because you can't grow as a human being, and that is unfortunate. I thought you would. I really did. You know, like, I didn't want to keep covering you because I wanted to give you an opportunity. Thank you for the Chad's membership, by the way, Nintendo, and the $2 for digital. Digital, I'm ending the stream, unfortunately. We are not going to take callers. But my final thoughts, dude, grow, learn, become a better person. Stop doubling down on this stupid bullshit, because at the end of the day, man, you're never going to grow as a human being. Sure, you have a pretty large platform and everything and all that fun stuff, right? Which, again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million subs, 100 subs, 1 sub, doesn't fucking matter. If you're a shitty person, it doesn't matter what your following is. Karma will come back and bite you in the ass like it did here. And it's something so minor, like Elden Ring won Game of the Year. It's something so minor, but it means a lot to the people that covered you, and the fact that your bullshit was brought to light due to a fucking game. this topic is something I find fun to talk about because he's so stupid. I love stupid people. I love making fun of stupid people. I love calling out stupid people. I love people that don't grow and learn. It's my favorite thing on planet Earth because we can continuously make fun of them. But I ultimately want growth for people. I just don't want them to be, stuck in a fucking slump of doing and being shitty. I want them to be better. I want them to grow and learn, but he will never do that. So, again, I want to thank everybody that sat through this 3-hour live stream with me today. I want to thank everybody for their generous, very generous donations, especially the people that became members. We will be going over to Twitch later on today. I will be just playing games, talking, kind of like doing a decompressed stream. So if you'd like to join me over there, you're more than welcome to. And we're going to be doing another live stream pretty soon on the channel. We're probably going to be doing that tomorrow at same time, about 4:30, to not interfere with Tommy and Dave because, I respect Tommy and Dave. I don't want to interfere with their streaming. And we should be going over another person that I've covered before. And I found and thank you to Core Master for helping me find his channel. I'm very excited for that one. And thank you, everybody, for coming out. It means a lot. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Or a little bit later, actually, because I'm retarded. I forgot I'm going on Twitch. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Jesus Christ. And thank you, Cat Magic, for the beautiful thumbnail. You're a fucking goddess, and you're the best at what you do. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, and have a good night.